and I have not seen this anywhere else, the 3-day worry-free exchange. You buy a new car, if you've got any buyer's remorse, you've got 3 days to change your mind. Just get on Lamar, take it into Mississippi, the first exit's Craft Road, turn left, and go see Chris True and all the gang at Homer Skelton Hyundai.
Welcome to Sports 56 Mornings with Peter Edmonston and Anthony Sane on Sports 56, 98.5 and 96.1. It's time to get your day started. Live from the Family Leisure Studios, here are Pete and Sane.
Let's go now. Let's go now. Let's go.
Man, let's go.
Go.
Let's go.
Go. Whoop. Woo.
Wake up out there. Nah, you ain't.
Wake up, everybody.
Nah, this ain't gonna be no sports show today. Nah, matter of fact, we're going all sports today, man. All sports.
We're going all sports today?
Nah, everything strictly serious, man. For real.
We're not going to play around?
Nah, no joking, bro. Straight serious.
Really?
Straight sports. Come on. Right now.
We're not talking about the...
okay,
all right.
No, game
all right.
2 preview. Let's get it. Game 2 preview.
All right, no, Tampa Bay Lightning, the Stanley Cup champions.
Man,
Let's talk about it last night.
Nothing to play about.
Absolutely fantastic performances all the way around, and they won the Stanley Cup, the Cup of Champions. And they're
drink from it. Just pass it around. Just take your mask. Pull your mask down.
Yeah,
if you're vaccinated, hit it. If you're vaccinated, hit the trophy today.
That's right. Yeah, let's go. Come on, champions of all the time.
Would you hit the
Let's
trophy?
Get it.
Would you hit the trophy?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Nah.
Oh yeah.
I'm not drinking behind you barbarians. Why would I do that?
Oh yeah. Come on. I that's where it is. That's where it is right there. That's where it is. That's what happens. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's right. And how about this? Good morning.
Good morning to all of you.
Good morning. I mean, again, I say good morning
to all of you. Shout out to the Lightning.
What's up, man?
Shout out to the Lightning, though, seriously, for being the team that gets it. Your logo is Lightning, so you have a blue and white simple color scheme with the lightning bolt. Oklahoma City Thunder. Take note. It's really that simple.
The Lightning.
It's really
the
that
pow,
simple.
the thunder, kaboom. That's what it is right here. Cha-bing. How you feeling today?
Man, I feel great for some reason, man.
That's beautiful. I love it.
I'm going to name some guys that played in the game last night, and I want you to tell me what team they play for. You want to do that?
Not right now, but
we can do that later.
We can play that game.
All right.
We can play that game. Because I think I'm going to win it.
Okay. Zach, can you get that queued up, the rosters for the two teams?
We'll just see.
We'll do that later on.
See how we do it on this whole thing.
Our NHL knowledge here, man.
Excited about that. NHL knowledge, baby. NHL 94 knowledge. Now, I got you covered there. You want to know who played for the Penguins in that team? The Mario Lemieux and the Army Yager, Ron Francis.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Ron Francis. Tom Barrasso was the goalkeeper. Yeah, absolutely.
Didn't that game have
goalie,
blood?
the goaltender?
You could fight in guys that bleed on the ice. Didn't they have it?
Yeah, you could fight.
But couldn't guys bleed on the ice though?
I don't know about bleeding on the ice.
But I know you could fight on there. Yeah,
you could definitely fight. Yeah. I don't know about bleeding.
You remember Madden where you could the guy would get hurt, get injured, and then the ambulance come out there and run over people.
Yeah, the ambulance. The ambulance would come out.
Ambulance come out and run over people.
The ambulance would come out there, and I remember that. I remember the ambulance coming out, and I remember that very well.
Oh yeah.
And I remember, and I remember NBA Jam, and I remember NFL Blitz when you could go out there and just hit people, just
NFL
crush
Blitz
people,
is crazy
all that
fun.
stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Why don't bring that kind of stuff back, man? We like to see them games.
People are stupid. People are stupid.
Those over the top games
were,
man, great, bro. NFL Blitz.
I know.
Man,
incredible. I know. Why don't they do a game by doing sports radio? What's up with that?
Yeah.
Why hadn't we seen that? Like Edmiston, 2K1, like 2K21. Like, come on. You get to play the role. You get to be in, press A to talk sports, press B to talk other stuff. That's
the dogs realize they're alive.
Press C to deal with
thickness. Talk about thickness.
Weird collars. Oh man, we're at the Family Leisure Studios where family and fun come together. On this, it's not a bad morning at all. Very nice, in fact. There may be some rain on the schedule for some folks out there. It's a little. It's one of those weeks where there's definitely like a little bit of rain potentially out there, but it may miss you. So it's scattered. It's scattered around. It might miss you. So don't get too worried about it one way or the other. Going to be high in the low 90s with not a small amount of humidity. It's pretty humid out there. So that's part of the whole reason why I think we're going to see some rain today. Because, man, it's thick.
Seems like it's time.
The air is thick.
Yeah. It does feel that way. I saw a couple of drops hit yesterday, but it never did anything.
No, it threatened. It threatened to, but it never quite just
a little pre-storm situation. Yeah, it's coming today.
Exactly right. That's exactly right.
So text from yesterday. Yeah, my bad, bro. Yeah, it's
coming. Hit the text. Hit the text.
Text from yesterday, 2:47 p.m. John and Gabe. There's a cannabis-infused beer in Canada called Cannabeer. 221. Okay. Have you talked about the golfer killed Gene Siller after he witnessed an act of crime? No clue what that was about.
Yep, I've heard. There was an unfortunate incident.
Who cares? And Aaron Rodgers is doing Go Tigers. What are the Tigers doing? Did I miss some news?
I think Aaron Rodgers is doing more than the Tigers right now. So
yeah.
Hey, John, Braves are coming alive now.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of the funny things about Lethal Weapon was the white guy and black guy reversed the typical dynamics.
What are the typical dynamics?
I don't know.
I'd like to hear about that. I'd like to hear about that typical dynamics thing.
21 Jump Street, Ride Along, Cop Out, Let's Be Cops, Damon Wayans Jr. Huh? There's a Damon Wayans Jr. Rush Hour 2. Why can't these guys just talk about sports like we're about to do today, man? We don't have time for this type of stuff. Come on, man. Let's go.
Yeah, Damon Wayans Jr.
I didn't know that was a thing. Let me pull that up.
Damon Wayans Jr. is almost 40 years old.
For real? How old is Damon Wayans?
I don't know.
It's some people I just won't allow them to be a certain age because it makes me feel like
I know. Damon Wayans is 60 years old. What?
Oh, I know who Damon Wayans Jr. is. Yeah, I've seen him. Yeah, I know who this is. Yeah.
Yeah. Like Damon Wayans Jr. is Damon Wayans Sr. is 60 years old. What?
No, I'm not allowing that at all. Which is kind of a cheat code because he's been bald forever, so we never really saw hair loss or.
Yeah, I know that's true, but man, I can't deal with that.
Yeah, I know Damon Wayans Jr.
Yeah, Damon Wayans Jr. looks like his dad for sure.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
So how old are like Marlon and I don't even want to look.
Keenan Ivory has got to be like 70. I mean, he's got to be old. He's 63.
Let me see. Marlon Wayans is
Marlon's
48 years old.
Yeah, Marlon's younger. Yeah.
Oh man, Sean Wayans is old.
Marlon, man, the old Wayans family.
Oh no, I can't take it. Sean Wayans is 50.
I gotta give him credit, man. You know, it's
everybody in that family is super talented, bro. Like, come on,
outstanding. Yeah.
What's more impressive, the Wayans family or the Holidays pushing out 3 NBA guards?
Boy, I'm not to the Holidays, but it's close. It's real close. Man. Because
you're not.
That's incredible.
Because it's you can be kind of tall and kind of get in the NBA, like the what's the brothers that came from Duke?
The
come on, Zach.
The Plumlees.
The Plumlees, yeah. Look, you got like perimeter players. You pumped out 3 of those. That's
Yeah, 3 guards is pretty good.
Yeah, shout out to the testicles of Papa Holiday, for sure.
What about the ovaries and uterus of Mama Holiday? Come on.
For sure.
Shout out. And the egg and the embryonic process. Come on, man.
Shout out to Tyler, the Creator, who said, shout out to my mother and my father who didn't back out of conceiving him. Yeah. Those things matter, man.
It does. I mean, that clearly matters because you wouldn't be here otherwise. All right, so that's today on the show. We're going to talk about Keenan Ivory Wayans. And
all right, back to sports. Let's go. We detour for a little bit. It's just endless. Pray for us, or not pray, because it's kind of inappropriate too.
No, it's appropriate.
just don't force us.
I think you misunderstood my protest yesterday.
Well, break down your protest. Maybe
there was some discussion. Yeah, I'm not protesting the act of prayer. Prayer is great.
But
no, prayer is wonderful.
Public prayer where you're forced to be a part of.
Yeah, where you are forced to pray, or when you are asked in a public space that is not a religious space to have one particular type of prayer, to Jesus in this case. That's no, can't be doing that. There's a lot of folks out there who don't
right.
believe, or
even if you're in the Bible Belt, you can't assume everybody
would be exactly. It would be like going to it would be inappropriate to go and have like a Muslim prayer of some sort, or that would also be inappropriate, or some other type of thing, like there was just one religion to have a rabbi come out and offer a prayer of Judaism in a before a game. Like no, we're not. No, we can't be doing that. Just if you want to pray, hey, pray, talk to God. I got no problem. If you want to have a moment of silence before a game for religious observation, or for you to just gotta have a moment of whatever, that's fine with me. If you want to have like a 30 seconds of just reflection, and then where you could pray or you could do whatever you want, absolutely, that'd be great. But in terms of making it, an actual public prayer, no, can't be doing that.
For sure.
That's where it comes in. Not prayer itself. If they offer those times of reflection,
I knew what you were saying, bro. You ain't really have to do all that, but.
I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you.
I know that, man.
I'm talking to the people out there.
I'm just saying, bro. If you felt like I was throwing you out there like that,
that's what the thing is. I feel like, unfortunately, you have to be more. You have to clarify yourself. Those people
these days we live in, bro. Yeah,
I know, man. You know what I mean? Like I think it's pretty clear, but turns out that actually it's not.
And I'm saying, if I added to that. If I murked that whole thing up to make it seem like that's what you were doing, bro, I apologize. I failed you, Peter.
You're okay. It's okay. Everything's cool. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right. So now that we got that squared away, now that we got that out of the way, here's the second question for you. Mm-hmm. Okay. Before we play Lightning versus Canadiens, who's on the team? The organization challenge.
I don't read.
Would you want to drink beer made from the ice that these guys were skating on?
Would I want to drink beer made from the ice these guys were skating on?
Yes. And would you want that beer to be Coors Light? Coors Light has used ice from the rink at the Amalie Arena in Tampa during the Stanley Cup Final to brew Champions Ice, a limited edition beer. It will be available on tap in Tampa area bars starting next week. They use the shavings collected by the Lightning Ice crew to do that. They put the shavings in these flasks and ship them to the brewery in Golden, Colorado. And then they made beer with it.
Ice that includes sweat that dripped off of these guys.
Yes, it said the blood, sweat, and tears into winning the championship, and there's blood, sweat, and tears in this ice.
Yeah, it's nasty, bro. And the fact that they're advertising like that and people are buying it, it's those people that came from apes that are doing it.
It says we did an official. One of the guys from Chris Steele, a marketing director for Coors Light, said we did an official de-ickifying. We took out all the blood and sweat. Said we passed it through several different incredibly effective filters.
No, it's nasty. I don't even want to talk about it, but it's like making me want to throw up right now. Man, we live in a sick society, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's what it's all about. Let's get you some of that Champions Ice. You don't want any part of that?
Man, it got my stomach turning for real, bro. Just think about it. Like, why you want to eat some ice that folks been playing a sport on?
I don't know. It's you want to grow some crops on a football field and maybe have champions champions wheat and champions bread. This is I don't know. I don't know what you do. I'm not sure why we need to do that. I'm okay with like a game worn jersey. That's cool.
Yeah.
If you want to frame that thing and it's got some blood and sweat on it, that's cool.
Get that John dry clean though. Then I'm gonna put it on my wall.
That's interesting. You would get that thing. You get that thing dry clean. Before
I don't even want to
like
touch that too much. Like I be saying, like these. Hold on. I hope y'all listen to. You weird people who go to Grizzly games and wait in the what's the name and wait for shoes. Man, what is wrong with y'all? Like I'm not. You can laugh. I'm not laughing, bro. Like what is wrong with y'all?
What do? You wouldn't want somebody's shoe off their foot?
Why would I want to wait for some shoes you in the hoop in for 2 hours? A big size 16 shoe.
Man, that's a great souvenir. What are you talking about?
It's nasty, man. What I want that for? What I'm gonna do with your shoe, man?
What? You put it up. You put it like a case around.
What I'm gonna do with a big size 18 shoe?
I said you put it on. You put it up. You put that
it
up.
It don't even look good. It look good on their feet from a distance, but like holding a big size 18 shoe and putting it in this huge aquarium, that's not cool, bro. Like it looks horrible. Like why are you waiting for some shoes somebody in hooped in?
What you tell me you walk in somebody's house? You tell me walk in somebody's house and said, "Oh, this is a LeBron James shoe from this game."
It's nasty,
and it's in a case. It's not like it's out. You got it in a case.
If you sit there in that
you'd be like, "Oh, this is cool. That's cool."
You're a weirdo anyway if you're sitting there for you're waiting on players. Period. You're just weird. And then
it's cool for kids are cool. It's cool for kids. No, hold on. It's cool for kids.
It's cool for kids. I see 40, 50-year-old balding people standing in the hallway waiting on players, bro. Waiting on them to hand them some warm shoes. These shoes are warm. This is like fresh bread. Smell them. Like, man, this is disgusting, bro. What is wrong? Bro, what is wrong with society?
They sell those jokers, though.
Bro, that is nasty. Like, you want somebody to hand you some warm, fresh out the oven shoes. Oh, thanks, Jermichael. Oh, man. It's so weird, bro. And I know, like, the older generation of Grizzly players probably got used to it. Jaren and John don't probably think that's the way. Like, y'all nasty. Like, what you want my shoes for, man? Like, bro, you're 45. You older than me, my granddad. Why you want my shoes? Yeah, it's nasty, bro. I don't know. Y'all, I'm sure they're gonna come after me either here or on Twitter, but bro, you're weird if you do that. If you stand in that foyer and you're an adult by yourself with no kids, you're weird. And shout out to you, because some of them they do it every game. You walk through, you see them every game. Like, okay, bro, that's strange. That's questionable.
Well, I mean, I don't know. There's people. This is why I agree with the athletes that will generally happily give all their stuff to kids, but only kids, and will only do autographs and stuff for kids and stuff. Like, I mean, it's if you're a kid, it's great, man. It's cool, no problem, all that stuff.
Grown,
but like, if you're
50-year-old man,
if you're grown up. I don't know. Yeah, waiting for.
Nah, man, you're weird.
Although, like, if you donated, like, if I don't know, if LeBron or if Ja donated a shoe from like a game or a jersey,
just out your locker. I don't want any warm, fresh out the oven, soft, hot shoes.
I'm not saying fresh off the oven, but I'm saying like if he decided after a game, to give a shoe that he had worn during a game. That shoe would have meaning. I would like that. I'd be fine with that. I'd put it in a case or something. I wouldn't have it out.
I would have a bag ready for you to drop those in. I'm not carrying around your hot shoes with my hand in there where your foot has been.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I'm not. I don't want to hold that thing around. But yeah, I have some place to put it. But yeah, I'd be ready for that. That'd be cool.
I'd like. Does anybody on the shoe wear 11? Something that look slick, decent on the wall. I don't want no size 18.
I think it'd look better as bigger. I think that's especially
doesn't. For somebody who's
I think it'd be better.
Store, the bigger they get, the worse the shoe looks.
No, but I'm saying, but that's the story. The story behind the shoe is that's significant. It doesn't look like just any other shoe. It's like, oh, what the hell is that? Oh, that's Shaq gave you that shoe after a game one time. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I got
Lisa
no problem
H,
with that.
I agree. That's nasty having somebody else's shoes. Thank you. Bro, that's nasty. I mean, I can't. Y'all are weird. That's strange to me. If you're a grown man and you're in that tunnel, period, we weird. So.
Well, yeah. I mean,
I don't care.
If that's now, I'm not saying you need to stand out there and wait after the game. That's weird. But I would have no problem if like Jaws like the next day he's like, oh, these were shoes from last night. Here you go. You auction these off or whatever. Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. Like that's fine.
I don't
need them fresh off your feet. I don't want them off your feet. And the same thing with the like I have a whole bunch of like soccer jerseys, but and I think it'd be cool to have one from a particular event. I don't need it like still sweaty and nasty, but I think it'd be cool to have one that was actually worn by a player. That would be cool. That'd be cool. We could wash it. That's fine. Wash it. Be good. Good idea. But it would have more significance if you knew it was worn at a particular moment. Like that'd be cool. Like I'd be cool with that. Put that thing in like a case or whatever. Keep it good. I've told the story before. I'm still mad at my mom. She's not with us anymore, but I'm still mad at her.
You gotta let them go.
No, I can't. I'm not gonna let this one go. She had back when I was a kid. We had a friend who was tight with the owner of the San Francisco 49ers, and he got us a Joe Montana signed game-worn jersey from the 88-89 regular season. This was a jersey he'd actually worn for a game, and they, I assume they washed it and like sent it to us and had it framed. And I had this thing. This is the actual, like, from a game Joe Montana wore. Like, that's an incredible collectible. Like, there's only however many of those he ever wore in games in his whole career.
Period, right.
And my mom took it and auctioned it off and gave the money to my elementary school.
For what?
Just to help them, I don't know, to be charitable.
How much you get for it?
I don't know. I was a kid. I'm not sure. I just know it was gone. I was so mad then. Now I'm furious. I could have funded my kids' education I could fund my kids' education for that jersey.
As if they don't
and she just auctioned off. She's like, "Oh, here you go." What? Here you go.
Yeah, they probably didn't know this is a
have a bake sale.
This is a John McAdoo.
This is a Joe Montana jersey.
Johnny Montaigne. Johnny Maintain.
Like, how do we get this? Oh my God! Like, what is? Like, just put some. I don't know. Give them a gift certificate to Chili's or something. Like, what are we doing?
Right. This ain't
not this. Not that.
This is Joe Montana. This ain't a Joey Magnifico. I mean, come on.
Exactly. What are we doing?
Oh, yeah, I would have been a little angry about that, too.
Yeah, I'm still angry about that. That thing could still be in the family. Come on, man. Get out of here. Yeah. Unbelievable. What a souvenir that would be.
Yeah, exactly. You're right.
Okay, so look, I just checked this out right here. TriStar Productions. Says this was a game-worn San Francisco 49ers jersey from Joe Montana, an autograph, which is what this was. This thing costs $7,000 right now.
Yeah, you could have put some kids through school.
$7,000. And my mom gave it to the school for they probably got like $100 for it. Yeah. Somebody's got that thing out there
and it's
on their wall.
It's probably got sold a couple times. Did it say to Sweet Pete?
So angry.
They have your name like to Sweet Pete from Hollywood Joe.
Here's another one that went for $4,000, $7,000. That's my God, it's so angry. No, it was not. It was not personalized.
Okay.
So that would have made it even better as to sell it. I'm still mad. But anyway, I don't want fresh shoes. I'm fine with the fresh shoes. It's
I'll tell you what, man. I'll stand in the hallway and get you some fresh out the oven warm.
I don't want them. I told you I don't want those. I don't want fresh out the oven. I said that. But
I'm just saying, man, I'll do that for you, man. I'll get you some.
I don't want it. And you would not do that for me because it's nasty. But what I would want is
what's the quarterback you guys got that the Washington football team got?
Ryan Fitzpatrick? Is that what you're talking about? I don't want part of that. I don't want that man's jersey. we haven't had any quarterback's jersey worth keeping in a very long time.
I'll get you a Mark Rippon.
Yeah, that would be significant to me if you got me a Mark Rippon from back in the day. Doug Williams, that was my guy. If you give me a Doug Williams jersey that he wore in the Super Bowl, oh my God, I would lose my mind over that thing. Mm-hmm. That's a beautiful thing. Doug Williams was my guy.
I'll look into it. I know people.
Yeah, if you can get that taken care of,
I'll talk to the people at Grambling, right? That's the school that Doug Williams comes
from? Yeah.
I might can make something happen for you.
Yeah, now we're talking. Doug Williams was my guy. Oh, man, I love that Super Bowl team. Art Monk, Gary Clark, all those guys. Darryl Green. One time I was so I never get starstruck, ever, because it's just, what's the point anymore? But I shared an elevator with Darryl Green, the fastest man in the NFL.
Yeah, you told me.
And I scared him so bad he hit the button and got off the elevator. I freaked him out because I was just like, oh my God, it's Darryl Green.
Good God, man.
I didn't know what to do with myself. I was so excited. Darryl Green was my guy. Oh, couldn't believe it was Darryl. Darryl Green. I shared an elevator with Darryl Green. That's one of the great joys of my life. It's nice to still have.
Bro, we're way over on break time too. At least I think we are.
When did you become break police all of a sudden? Where'd this come from? Oh, excuse me, program director Sane, go for it. You want to take a break? Go for it. No, you take us to break. We're good.
Eli Sane boy over here.
You got this over here. No, you got it. Take us to break.
Eli Sane boy. Man, took his hands out. When we come back, we'll talk about the NBA Finals today. It was something I wanted to talk about.
You got this?
Oh, we're going to talk about some guys that worked out with the Grizzlies yesterday. And,
take it. You got this.
Be that and more. Sports 56 Mornings. We'll be back.
Same great shows.
We welcome you back to Sports 56 Middays.
What's up? It's Sports 56 Happy Hour.
A new spot on the FM dial. Check out Sports 56 on our new FM home at 98.5.
They've raised the bar again at Homer Skelton Hyundai and Genesis of Olive Branch. I like to say this is the new standard, the way car business should be done. And to prove it, out of 355 dealers in America that sell Genesis cars, the one in Olive Branch, Genesis of Olive Branch, was top 50 in the country, top 10 in the region, and number 2 in the district. And guess what? They want to be number 1. That means there are opportunities out there for you. It's the safest, and every new latest bit of technology that makes the experience of driving a car better, they've got it at Genesis of Olive Branch. If we start with the G70, the highest performing car I've ever owned, all the way to the G80 or the G90, the biggest of the sedans, you'll love everything about the car. If you would like to try the new SUV, the GV80, you call Vinny Gerard at 662-890-6684. He will bring it out to you.
Hewlett & Dunn Boot and Clothing Company, we have it all. From handmade Amish leather belts, fine and casual clothing, boots, casual boots, work boots, fancy boots, and even safety-toed boots. Lots of cowboy hats to choose from, even Nebo lights, Orco hard coolers, good-looking duck head dress shirts, duck head caps, shorts, and pants. Tons of jeans from Ariat, Wrangler, Devil Dog, and Kimes Ranch jeans. At Hewlett & Dunn, we have a great selection of Old South t-shirts and caps. Fine clothing from dress to casual to Sunday best. Enjoy choosing from UFO's orthopedic-approved shoes. Hewlett & Dunn Boot and Clothing Company. Boots of every size, every color, every skin. Great quality Western, work, and safety toe boots. Hewlett & Dunn Boots and Clothing Company. 111 North Center Street, Collierville. Hewlett & Dunn. Hewlett & Dunn, serving you and your family since 1961.
I know the sweetest thing in Memphis, and I know it's been around for 115 years. You know, I'm talking about Dinstall's, and it's time to stock up heavy on Cashew Crunch, Heavenly Crunch, Turtlettes, all of your favorite Dinstall's treats. So easy to get. The sweetest thing in Memphis, all you have to do is head to Laurelwood or head to Germantown and Poplar right across from the hospital, or go where they make the candies. That's on Pleasant View. There's nothing that says Memphis better than Cashew Crunch with that little tinge of coconut, or the Turtlettes. Let's face it, there's nothing better than Dinstall's chocolate. That's the mainstay of all candies, isn't it? Milk chocolate, although their dark chocolate is pretty darn good. And if you get the peppermint with the dark chocolate and put it in the freezer, you're going to love it. So many ways to love Dinstall's. Stock up heavy on all of your favorite Dinstall's treats. 115 years of making Memphis oh so sweet.
Did you know nearly 40% of men under 40 and over 75% of men over the age of 40 experience sexual performance concerns? At the Memphis Men's Clinic, their experienced physician performs a comprehensive evaluation that determines which specific issues may interfere with your sexual performance. These issues can vary and range from anxiety to medical issues, low testosterone, or erectile dysfunction. The Memphis Men's Clinic has evaluated hundreds of men of all ages over the years and reestablished a normal sexual life. The Memphis Men's Clinic will work aggressively to resolve issues and allow you to restore your sexual health and overall well-being. That's the Memphis way. If you're 20 years old or 90 years old, come and get cared for the Memphis way. Treatment that's based on your specific needs after a professional clinical evaluation by their experienced board-certified physician. Call the Memphis Men's Clinic today at 901-443-0475 or visit memphismensclinic.com.
Sports 56 traffic.
No new accidents to report this morning. We're still working an incident on Mill Branch Road north of Brooks at Transport Avenue. All the lanes are not blocked, so they're all open, but we're still dealing with the incident of that Mill Branch Road north of Brooks Road at Transport Avenue. Like I said, no new accidents to report. Keep it right here. This is your Sports 56 traffic update.
Welcome back to Sports 56 Mornings with Peter Edmiston and Anthony Sane. Here once again are Pete and Sane.
I see the line in the sand. Time to find out who I am.
Who I am? Who did I come from? Evolution. Primates
in the jungle eating plantains. Evolution.
Homo heidelbergensis.
We're dedicating the playlist to you today, Peter. The rest of the playlist.
Thank you.
We found a way.
I'm excited about this.
We found a way to dedicate the entire playlist to you and your evolution theories yesterday.
I appreciate it. I appreciate you doing that.
I have an evolution question while we're at it as well. Something that came up in the car.
Okay. All right.
The double-mindedness of Peter Edmiston.
I'm happy to help.
It involves two of our greatest debates so far that we've had on the show. Other than eggs being, a green litten by vegans and vegetarians.
Green litten. I love that. Green litten.
Green litten.
That's definitely a word. That's definitely a word. Anyway, yes, go ahead.
So you said that you don't believe that animals have, or dogs, whatever, which is an animal, has an awareness of lifespan. That they don't know that one day they're going to die.
Yes. Right.
All right.
Right.
But you say the human beings we do.
Mm-hmm.
I think you see where this is going. You say that we evolved from apes. So why do we have awareness that we're going to die? Is that part of
because our brains
evolved to understand it?
Yeah.
No, okay. Doesn't make
our
any
brains
sense.
have gotten increasingly more complex. No, that's how this works.
So why aren't our primate ancestors, why aren't they able to talk and communicate? Why haven't they made some type of big leap in evolution over these billions of years?
Well, because there are, over the course of time, the tree branches off, and we're on a different branch than they are. Their branch goes this way, our branch goes that way. So that's that on that.
Zach, any comment? Look at Zach. Zach's like,
nope.
Zach, Peter, we ain't caving away, man. You got to come up out that one, bro, for real.
No.
I want you to show me this evidence of this transitional creature This ape, half man.
Listen, look. Either you believe in science or you don't. I mean, there's
science has proof, right?
There's tons.
All right, bro.
But you haven't looked for it. But you haven't looked for it. You could just go look for it. Put it in your web browser. It won't take you very long.
Now, is it going to be on the cover of National Enquirer, like the Bat Boy?
This is not how that works. There's not a running around Neanderthal somewhere.
Did the Bat Boy used to scare you when you used to see him on that thing? The Bat Boy?
Yeah, man. When I was a little kid, absolutely.
That thing looks like Mike Miller too. Get a mental picture of Bat Boy.
The Weekly World News was fantastic, man. I love the Weekly World News as a little kid. That was hilarious. I miss those completely idiot nonsense, total stupidity. It was beautiful. I miss those days. So yes, it did scare me. To answer your question, yes, it did scare me. Anyway, we're gonna have, maybe we'll just have a show one day where we just talk evolution, just full on. We'll just do a scientific. We'll do a science show. We'll go through the whole thing. Yeah, that's right. We'll go through the whole thing. It'll be great. I'll love it. So
but I do believe in evolution, like you said. Look at Kevin Durant. Look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. Proof of evolution, you know.
Exactly. That's
Jaren Jackson Jr. Kristaps Porzingis.
More than evolution, but anyway. Diaz says, I got a Jerry Lawler signed record. Bad news. How much can I get for it?
Is that what we're doing today? Let's call Peter to see how much your collectibles are.
Yeah, I'm the collectible guy. Okay, yeah. It's probably about $10. I'm guessing. There's a couple of hardcore Lawler fans in the city. You probably want to check with them. They probably pay you a little bit more. Otherwise, probably not a whole lot. We've had a couple people ask about 96.1. I have no idea what's going on in 96.1. Zach, can you investigate 96.1? I don't know where Zach's gone.
He might be investigating what's going on with 96.1.
Is that hopefully?
I saw him go past me towards where the wires and stuff are.
Did he look like he was?
He's in the room with all the wires.
Oh God. We may not be on the air much longer, to be honest with you. I don't know. If you lose us, then you know what happened. Zach pulled the cord. We don't let him in that room normally. Zach, you're back. Are we back on the air? Or is 96.1 on the air? What are we doing?
Yeah, we're on air.
What did you do? Why'd you go do? What were you doing? You went out like.
You went to the room with all the wires, right?
No, I had to step out and stretch for a little bit.
I thought he went to the wires.
What?
What are you talking?
I had to step out and stretch.
Yeah, my knee was like locking up on me.
I thought you went.
Why can't you stretch in the room? Zach, we are doing a show. What do we need you? The texters are saying there's nothing on 96.1.
No,
I thought you were on the problem and said you're out here stretching. What are you doing?
I'm gonna step out of this. I don't want to be a comment. This might go bad.
No,
what the hell's going on?
It depends on your area. So sometimes 96.1.
No, they're saying these are people that normally listen to 96.1.
Right. I don't know what is going on. So
can we find out? Let's investigate.
All right.
I don't want to interrupt your stretch session there, Champ, but let's see if we can't figure this out. Stretch? Why'd you stretch in the room?
I don't know.
Someone said
you don't have room. What kind of stretch are you running? Like laps? Are you running up and down the?
Let me interject. Someone's saying there's a totally different thing coming out of 96.1. It's not dead air. That it's something else playing.
A totally different thing.
Check your email. We might have switched switched dials and weren't told.
No, we didn't do that.
No, I'm joking. Oh man, this is
Zach. You got to get on this.
Pretty awkward moment here, you know.
Pearl says, "Get off my nephew. He had to go to the restroom." No, he did not. If he had to go to the restroom, he would have just gone to the restroom. He had
to stretch his legs.
He had to stretch his legs because he's. How old are you, Zach?
I can't stretch my legs now.
You've been sitting down for like
you talking like
10 minutes,
like you're on a car trip.
No, I just got up and stretched my legs just a little bit, man.
You've never done that before.
Yeah, I have. You just
in the middle of a segment.
Like you're on a road trip or something.
Saying I've never. Have you ever seen him just get up in the middle of a segment?
I said 5 minutes ago I'm out of this. I'm not jumping in this at all. I'm gonna let you deal with Zach accordingly. He said the Drake in the morning is on 96.1.
Wait, what? Are you sure this person isn't on 98.1? That might be that deal there.
No, I had two different people saying the guy who's normally on 98.1 is on 96.1.
What?
Yes.
Drake's not supposed to do that. I like Drake, nice guy. You can't just take over. You can't be trying to take over our signals. This isn't the NWO. We can't be doing that.
What's the name?
Come on, man.
DX Takeover on the station. Right?
Unbelievable. I still can't get over Zach Stretch, old Stretch Armstrong.
I thought he was in the wire room.
I don't think so. Zach, can you make a phone call? Can you just
call Harden, man?
Investigate.
Yeah, I'm
no, not John. I love John, but I don't know if John's the call we need to make at this point.
Oh man,
I had to stretch my legs. Pearl, let's not. No, I can't. You can't be endorsing.
We're not
that.
defending this at
You
all.
can't endorse that. You can't endorse that. I know. I know. Oh my gosh, it's Brett Norsworthy. What in the world is Brett Norsworthy? Brett, did you mess the signal up? Is that why we're not on 96.1?
It's so funny.
Hey, Brett, did you know that Zach got up to stretch his legs in the middle of a segment? How old is he? He's 150 years old. What is? Look at this man.
Brett, how often do you stretch your legs, Brett?
Well, I'm 59, so quite often.
Oh, okay.
Do you get up? In the middle of a segment? Have you ever gotten up in the middle of a segment while Dave's talking and just started doing some laps? What are we doing?
Hey, one of Brett's up here just sabotaging. I just unplugged this crowd. When I saw him walk in, that was the first thing that came to my mind. One of Brett's up here just unplugged his stuff.
Brett's like, all right. I'm done with this. No.
Screw these guys.
Enough of this nonsense. This is a bunch of nonsense.
What if Brett got the phone call from the guy yesterday who's complaining about not enough sports? Like, I got something for this.
I got it. I'll take care of this.
I got you, brother.
I got you. I'll take care of this right here. Boom! Unbelievable. Zach's stretching while all this is going on, while our signal's being taken over. Zach's out here. He's like, man, how you feel? You feel better, Zach? Do you feel good? Your muscles feel toned?
I mean,
you feel toned?
I mean, it's not like it's not like I was working out.
No, Zach. Oh, God.
You're gone for 2 minutes in the middle of a segment.
I think this is what happened for real, man. I think, that guy was saying, who do I call, right? I think he found somebody. Brett was like, I got you, brother. We're going Brett came in just unplug his stuff. Switching wires.
All right, that's it.
This ought to do it.
This will take care of it right here. This will take care of it.
Oh
man, come on. This is
all right. So we got so here's the update, ladies and gentlemen. So you cannot. So please do not preset 96.1. So we're now on 560 AM and 98.5.
So 96.1 is not a thing anymore.
I
told you. I said I bet something happened that we weren't told. I told you.
Who said that?
I talked to the engineer.
Oh man.
You can't put this one on me, man. I did my job.
It's all good. Hey, Zach, don't get upset, man. We got you.
Yeah.
Zach, nah, you can laugh now. Y'all can look at Zach's face. Zach was like, F these dudes, man.
I know. I can tell.
Oh, God. Live radio, boy. Oh, man.
That's what this is all. That's what this show is all about.
I thought Zach was going to the wire room. He's stretching his legs. Like Zach,
the man stretching his leg. What am I supposed to do with that?
We got a hostile takeover going on. Zach.
We got no idea what's happening. We got people out here like, what are they? Nothing.
And we want this to be a straight. We were going to do straight sports today, man. Look,
I know. We really tried our best. We tried our best today.
Oh man, Brett. Oh God! Imagine we thought it was like some gremlin or goblin that was messing with the wires. That you take his mask off and it's Brett Norsworthy. Like Scooby Doo. It's like we think it's some monster. Oh man. I don't know why that's so funny, but that made my day.
We're gonna come. Hey, we'll come back. We're gonna come back. We're gonna. Now's a good time to go stretch.
Yeah, everybody take a stretch, walk around, get some
now's
water.
A good time. We get that stretch break. Zach rolling his eyes.
Hey, before we go to break, let's run through the ways.
Come on now. Because
we got people saying, okay, so what do I need to do?
All right.
Texas says, so unless I download the radio app, then I can't listen to Sports 56 unless I'm at AM 560 Mississippi. What a shame.
You can listen to 98.5.
98.5, you should be.
Try 98.5.
But yeah, I do the radio app thing. I do the website or the app. You can listen through the website without the app. You just go to Sports 56.
Go to the site.
Yeah, just go
get
to the website.
app.
Yeah. No, you don't even need
there's
that.
Lots of
you
ways
can listen straight from the website.
No, I'm saying you go to the website. But a lot of times you don't. A lot of times folks don't want to do that on the mobile, so you can get the app on the phone, or if you're sitting in the computer, at work or something, just put it in a browser tab, and then you're good to go.
Calvin said, "I would have gotten away with it was for those meddling kids."
Oh man! All right, we'll come back fully stretched and ready to roll. Real Sports Talk, Sports 56. Yep, 98.5. Yep, and then that's probably about it. But let's try that.
Get happy with Sports 56 Happy Hour with Johnny Radio. Weekday afternoons from 1 to 3 on Sports 56, 98.5, and 96.1.
Hey, sports fans, if you're looking for auto body work for your car or truck, 3A Collision in Bartlett has you covered. We are factory certified with 13 different manufacturers, including GM, Ford, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Infiniti, Nissan, Acura, Honda, Hyundai, Kia, and Fiat. We're the only GM certified collision repair shop in the greater Memphis area. 3A Collision is proud to be voted Memphis Best Collision Repair by the Commercial Appeal 3 years in a row. 3A Collision specializes in performing proper repairs using specific manufacturer guidelines. We're a locally family-owned business, and we genuinely care about the well-being of our customers. Certified repairs are safe repairs. Why trust anyone but the best? At 3A Collision, no need for an appointment. We always have trained and courteous estimators available for you. 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. At 3A Collision, we're all about the best customer service and quality of our workmanship. 3A Collision, 6420 Summer Avenue.
Acura of Memphis invites you to experience the all-new, completely redesigned 2022 Acura MDX. It's the most advanced SUV Acura has ever built. Experience the convenience of full connectivity, including built-in Alexa, Wi-Fi hotspot, and wireless charging, from the stunning interior complete with third-row seating. Stop by our state-of-the-art facility and take advantage of our aggressive APR offers today at Ridgeway and 385. Or shop online from the convenience of home now. Visit AcuraofMemphis.com.
Whether you're driving for distance, pitching for precision, or putting to win it all, come to Edwin Watts Golf Shop to get custom fit for all your clubs throughout your bag. Hit a few balls and let our team show you the latest swing technology and data that will help optimize your game. Having each club tailored to become your gamers will help you start shooting lower scores. Let Edwin Watts Golf Shops help you make every shot the perfect one. Come in and get custom fit today. Edwin Watts Golf Shops, home of the 90-day satisfaction guarantee.
There's a new commissary in town in Collierville. Germantown Commissary is doubling. Yeah, they're still going to have the old Germantown Commissary by the tracks, but now there's a huge new Germantown Commissary in Collierville at Poplar and Houston Levee Road. It's huge, too. There's a drive-through. There's plenty of parking. No telephone pole to get in your way. A cool patio. It's right by the track, so the tradition continues. And this is a tradition that's been around forever. That commissary is famous for hickory-smoked, slow-cooked Memphis-style barbecue. They've got a private party room at the new one in Collierville. Self-catering still continues. Party packs for $5.95. Basically, the great ribs, the great pulled shoulder, the great deviled eggs. Everything is there in Collierville and Germantown now. So there is now a Germantown and Collierville style of barbecue. It's called Germantown Commissary.
Welcome back to Sports 56 Mornings with Peter Edmiston.
Yes, I will be good, I promise.
Co-hosting Sports 56 Mornings is Anthony Sane.
That's great, man.
Now, back to Peter and Anthony.
Yeah. It's all about the game.
It's all about the game.
And I ain't playing.
It's all about control.
I ain't playing.
It's all about you
Man, that made my day, man.
What a morning.
I ain't gonna
What
lie,
a morning.
it was the Brett Norsworthy part for me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. When I saw
Yeah.
Brett.
Oh, yeah.
Why is Brett up
Brett,
here?
it's great to see Brett.
Brett's show is from 3 to 5, so 3 to 6. I'm like, okay, why is Brett
Right.
up here at 7 in the morning?
Yep. I don't know, but
Why the station's going haywire?
I appreciate it. Brett's got good information though. So yeah, apparently 96.1 is now is not going to be carrying us anymore. I don't know.
Yeah, reprogram your stuff, man. Yeah.
So if you want to hear the show, go to 98.5 or go to 560 or the app or the website.
The website, yeah.
Yeah.
Or tune in. You can do tune in too. Just do
yeah, that's fine too. There's plenty of different ways that you can take care of us. If you want to.
Lord help me today.
Zach Boyd, how you feeling?
Let's have a moment of prayer to reset the show. You in, Peter? Pray to whoever you pray to.
Yeah, we have a moment of self-reflection.
Come on, right now. Thank you, person to be named later. It's not any of your business but mine. All right. All right, let's go. We ready. Don't nothing need straightening but straightening. There it is. We straight now. We good. God, that tore me up.
P Shark is loving. Yeah, you're right, P Shark. We're not. Nobody's out of pocket. This is. We gotta keep things. We gotta keep it where it needs to be kept.
Man, I hope that was as funny to y'all as it was to me. When I saw
Brett straightening.
When I saw Brett Norsworthy, that's what did it for me. I was like, man.
I know. I see on the Zoom screen here. It was Brett. I said, what in the world is Brett Norsworthy? This is out of nowhere.
We found out Brett up here sabotaging our show, man. What's going on?
No. Brett's a fan. That's the thing. Brett listens to the show. He texts me all the time out of the show. He's. I get more texts from Brett than I do. I'd say anyone else on the station. So me and Brett having a lovely conversation. He's a wonderful man. I'm a Brett Norsworthy.
He has me onto the show and he sends me a thank you text like as soon as they go to break.
He does. Very kind man. Yep. That's right. He does the same thing. He does the same thing for me, probably more.
Yeah, I know. You're. Yeah, of course. Oh man, I thought I was ready, man. I'm not here yet, man. Let's get through this segment. I'll probably be ready for 8:00 hour.
You think so?
Oh man. Then there's another wrinkle to it that Zach hasn't shared with you. That's probably the most hilarious thing.
Oh, Zach, why don't you share me that? Why don't you text me that wrinkle?
I'll text it to you. Zach gonna be a guy bad for the show, so I can feel it, bro. Because Zach looks like he ain't with all these jokes today.
No, Zach doesn't feel like. I don't think Zach's with these jokes today. Zach, is this gonna be a bad day?
No, it's just I'm right now. I'm just coasting. That's my mind.
Okay. Hey, but seriously though, that can't be frustrated because as a person who's done like sound engineering at my church and things like that, whenever anything goes wrong. Everybody's looking at the sound man. That's an immense amount of pressure. And this literally had nothing to do with Zach. There was information that probably should have went out that didn't go out. And Zach's in the blind just like we are. And, because Zach was like, our channels go out both at the same time. Like, one can't be out. So he was like, if they both go out through the same channel, then they just go in two different directions. So he was like, that didn't make any sense. So I'm sure Zach's frustration level is pretty high right now. Zach, we love you. We appreciate you.
It's not as high right now, but it's been way worse in the past.
If you can't laugh about it, Zach, you're gonna cry.
I think one thing you need to have a red table moment. I mean, I'm saying there's something you need to come out, man.
No, I'm good.
Oh, okay.
I'm good. I'm good. Like there's nothing I can do about it. Like at all. So it is what it is. Like if moments like in the past where there was something I could have done something to or whatever, but I didn't know how to. Then that's the frustration part.
I got you. So, but this hit different, man.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Have you seen the video of James Harden and Lil Baby in Paris?
No, I'm sure they're kicking it.
Apparently vacationing in Paris, and they are. There's paparazzi outside their hotel or wherever they are somewhere, and James Harden. Little Baby looks like he is little. He looks like he's about 80 pounds tops. And James Harden looks like his hairline he's losing it. It's going to be, somebody say look like Kimbo Slice, and I agree. He's definitely looking like Kimbo Slice out there. I want you to see if you find this video, check it out. He genuinely looks like Kimbo Slice.
It's they're so weird. Like, why are you?
They're so weird.
It's so weird. Like, why are you in Paris? And it's like the interactions on the video looks weird too, because Lil Baby's walking in front of James Harden, and he turns around and look at Harden like, "What are we supposed to be doing here?" Like, there's a lot of people here with cameras. Like, Do we stand here and let them take our picture? Or do we just keep walking? So it's like
and James Harden looked like he's wearing like a monk's robe or like a religious garment. So like he's an altar boy or something. Like, you know, it's very loose and flowy, and I don't know what again, stylistically speaking, he looks. He got the thing is that those look like red sweatpants. And like an art smock, and that probably cost, you know, $5,000. I mean, his wardrobe is probably worth more than my car, and he could not look more. I mean, he looks very comfortable. I'll give him that. Like, they look comfortable. Those clothes look very comfortable. I mean, I wouldn't mind just going around Paris, you know. Oh yeah, oh absolutely, I'd go around Paris, you know, in that. But I can't imagine paying what he paid for it.
Man, it looks preposterous in what he has on.
It looks preposterous.
Like he's about to get baptized.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, what is...
Dang, James Harden, your hair situation is trash, bro. Like, what are you doing?
Like, he looks like a little Kimbo Slice out here.
Yeah, he's got braids, but his hairline receding, so he looks like Kimbo Slice, yeah.
He does. He looks like a little Kimbo Slice with the beard and the hair.
How much would you pay to see what James Harden looks like with no beard? I bet that man looks super weird, bro.
Oh, my God. By now,
yeah.
Oh, no.
They say he did that because his teeth were raggedy. Like, he grew that beard all over his mouth like that because his mouth situation is trash.
Why don't you just fix that teeth? I mean, that seems
you're a millionaire, man. But, I mean, he's got that's his look now, so you can't go back. But I just wonder what he looks like at 30 or whatever he is with if you just shave that joint off.
Man. Hour number 2 on the way. We're going to talk sports. I think
we'll not be on the air.
No. We got to talk sports.
We're good now. Is everybody with us? Is everybody on their station of preference? Your method of listening?
We're good. Everybody good? Everybody good? Text in. Let us know if you're good. Tweet us. Let us know if you're good. Zach, you can text in. Let us know if you're good.
I can tell you right now I'm good, man.
Yeah, you wasn't good about 15 ago, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Zach looked like, man, look, I'm done. I'm walking out. I'm gone. That's the look you had in your face. Like you was about to just say, forget this, Zach. Don't do it, man. We need you. We need you, Zach.
Right, hour number 2 on the way. We need you, Zach. Real Sports Talk, Sports 5698.5. And that's it.
They've raised the bar again at Homer Skelton Hyundai and Genesis of Olive Branch. I like to say this is the new standard, the way car business should be done. And to prove it, out of 355 dealers in America that sell Genesis cars, the one in Olive Branch, Genesis of Olive Branch, was top 50 in the country, top 10 in the region, and number 2 in the district. And guess what? They want to be number 1. There are opportunities out there for you. It's the safest, and every new latest bit of technology that makes the experience of driving a car better, they've got it at Genesis of Olive Branch. If we start with the G70, the highest performing car I've ever owned, all the way to the G80 or the G90, the biggest of the sedans, you'll love everything about the car. If you would like to try the new SUV, the GV80, you call Vinny Gerard at 662-890-6684. He will bring it out to you.
Mid-South Hobbies has your favorite model airplanes, boats, race cars, and trains to build. With brands you know like Lionel, LGB, and a large selection of Traxxas radio-controlled trucks, cars, and boats. Mid-South Hobbies has all the accessories to make them complete, with thousands of paint colors to make them shine. Reach the sky with rockets and kites, or reach deep into your imagination with action figures, comic book superheroes, and fantasy quest games. Get passionate about your hobby at Mid-South Hobbies. 4862 Summer Avenue, open 7 days a week. Call 901-682-9402.
At Jason's Deli, when you're dining in or picking up curbside, you can expect wholesome food and no surprises, just delicious sandwiches, crisp salads, and quick quality meals made with the freshest ingredients and no artificial trans fats, MSG, high fructose corn syrup, or artificial colors and dyes. Around here, a lot of thought goes into what we put into our food and what we take out of it, because you're not just taking a bite, you're getting a taste of who we are. New items are constantly being created to expand our menu for all tastes and special diets with vegan and gluten-free options available. convenience, and on-time delivery you can count on. It's just a click away at jasonsdeli.com, so whether you need to feed 5 people or 5,000, the team at Jason's Deli, they have the credentials and the commitment to keep you satisfied. Freshness is nearby at Jason's Deli with locations at Ridgeway in the Park Place Center, Poplar and Highland, Germantown Road in Cordova, and on Goodman Road in Olive Branch. Jason's Deli. It's wholesome food and no surprises.
Is there a room in your house that never seems to cool or heat the way you think it should? Then a Mitsubishi ductless system may be a solution for you. Hi, this is Lauren Choate with Choate's Air Conditioning, Heating, and Plumbing. Ductless systems are relatively new to the United States, but Mitsubishi ductless systems are a proven energy saver because the system does not have any ductwork, so it can blow colder air in the summer and warmer air in the winter. Mitsubishi's inverter-driven compressors automatically adjust to your cooling or heating demands to deliver ideal comfort while only using the energy that is needed. No more, no less. Do you have a bonus room, sunroom, or master bedroom that never cools right? Maybe a new addition to your home or a garage you want heated or cooled. Now you can do it efficiently. Call Choates today at 755-4797 or visit our website at choateshvac.com to schedule your free estimate. And remember, Choates, let our family serve your family.
Do you know one of the best things you can do for your employees or family's health? Provide Arctic Clear bottled water. Arctic Clear bottled water is your locally owned and operated bottled water provider. Arctic Clear is 100% natural spring water with free delivery and setup, dependable service, and no long-term contracts. What an easy choice. Call Jeff Manus today, 901-382-2363, or visit arctic-clear.com. Arctic Clear bottled water. Call now, 382-2363. That's 382-2363.
We are Sports 56 WHBQ Memphis, W253DF Memphis, and WIVG Tunica Memphis. Flynn Broadcasting Stations. Sports 56 traffic.
So we're working an overturned vehicle and a vehicle that's also struck a house on Cloudland Drive near Morning View Drive. That's Cloudland Drive near Morning View. Overturned vehicle and one struck a house. Also still working, we also working an accident on Park Avenue at Boston Street. MPD is on the scene and they have blocked traffic. So there's Park Avenue and Boston Street. Try to avoid that area as well. And then we have one new accident here, crash on White Station Road south of Park Avenue. That's White Station south of Park Avenue. And that is your Sports 56 traffic update.
Welcome back to Sports 56 Mornings with Peter Edmiston and Anthony Sane. Here once again are Pete and Sane.
I hear voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me. Tell me the don't know their life. Yeah.
Evolution. Oh, Peter.
What's up?
I don't know if you have much of a rundown of what we're talking about today. That's facts.
Yeah.
Oh, we're talking about Poverty Atlanta Hawks. Oh, that's in there.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Poverty Hawks is coming.
You know, I always appreciate your willingness to downgrade the Hawks at any given time.
I love when he who laughs last. You get what I'm trying to say? That. Yeah, I'm gonna laugh.
That's right.
I'm gonna laugh today.
He who laughs last laughs best.
The loudest. So
revenge is a dish.
Yeah, best served
cold.
Yeah, it's going to be some cold laughing today.
You ever had cold laughing? Delicious.
Because that's
hour number 2.
What I said was going to happen is happening. And people thought I was crazy when I said it. But here we are. Here we are. But go ahead.
This is what you said. This is what you said. You said was going to happen. Anthony Sane, the prophet, ladies and gentlemen, is back in the mix. For those of you that don't believe.
Negro Damas is back.
That's now you know. And as they said on G.I. Joe, knowing is half the battle.
Yep.
G.I. Joe. Hour number 2 is here on 98.5 and Sports 56. I am Peter Edmiston. He is Anthony Sane. That's Zach. Of course, our good friend Zach Boyd. Just take care of business, doing the best he can. Behind the scenes, making it happen. Working hard. Trying to keep this shit
stretching out, keeping that blood flow
on the water.
Keeping the blood flowing in his legs. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly right.
Because what if his legs locked up in the middle of this segment? Then what?
I mean, think about that. No, it would be you can't have that.
And we knocking Zach for messing around. I thought he was being very responsible. He found a moment where he could dip out, get his legs back right. You know,
that's what it's all about. That's beautiful right there. That's what it's just nice.
We need you, man. You're an essential part of the show. I don't ever want you to think you're not.
Zach.
Matter of fact, Zach, big up yourself, man. Give him some Rack City right, man. Give him some Rack City.
Zach.
Give him some. Give it to him, man. Rack City. Give him some.
Come on, Rack City. Give him a little Rack City.
Rack City, man.
Rack
Come
City.
And then when you get done with that, find your song Mac made for you, man. Play that too, man. Big up yourself.
That's right.
Give him some Rack City, Zach. Come on now.
Sean says we're rocking 560. Yeah, we're always rocking 560.
Yeah, 560 ain't going nowhere.
That's our home. That's our home base right there.
The OG.
And we're rocking 98.5. We're rocking 98.5 too. Just so everybody knows.
My guy said I'm good on 98.5, but I can't get the imagery of Stats dressed up in the Scooby Doo stuff out of my mind. I feel you. Me either. When I saw him, I was like, wait, is Brett like sabotaging us? But yeah, Zach, yeah. Big up my guy Zach.
There we go.
Had to build my man back up, man. He was looking a little discouraged behind the glass over there, man.
Here we go now. He's
the what they call him, the violent vegan.
That's right.
Stretch Armstrong.
Stretch Armstrong.
Stretch leg
Come on
strong.
now.
Stretch Veg Strong. Come on, man.
Stretch Veg.
Veg Strong.
Yeah.
Veg Armstrong.
Yeah. Yeah. Jay Chowder over there.
Oh man. Now we're back in back in the old school right here now. We get back to it. Oh.
Paul Pears over there. Paul Pears.
Oh, come on now.
I forgot all the names we have for you, bro.
I know. That's what I said. Cute Skywalker.
Yeah, Sweet
Darth
P3O.
Tater.
Yeah.
Sweet P3O. That's right.
Mm-hmm. Veggie Miller.
Veggie Miller.
Yeah. Rachel Pickles over there.
Oh,
Yes. That's the one right there.
Oh man.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
He is in a pickle right now.
That's the Zach we know and love, man. Yeah. Zach, you was looking low over there, man. Zach looked like he about to walk out, man. I had to get my boy back straight, man. But
I mean, I couldn't really walk out because nobody's gonna run the board.
You know what I thought about this morning coming in?
What's that?
The whole feet thing with you. I was like, boy, you don't know what you're missing. I was gonna say that, but my mind went somewhere else when I actually came in the room.
Why?
Because we were saying that you don't like feet.
Yeah, that's right.
You don't know what you're missing. Boy, white toes, are you crazy?
No, I don't like touching feet.
I'm sorry, not Caucasian white nail polish.
I don't like touching feet.
There's nothing wrong with Caucasian women's feet or anything, but I'm just saying the white nail polish. Zach, you gotta start hanging out.
The nail polish is fine. I don't like touching feet.
All right, Zach, you gotta start hanging out with me, bro. I'm done talking to you about this.
I'm not finna touch a random person's feet.
I got you. All right, come on.
No random. You're not taking touch.
You're ladies, man. So if you see a woman with nice looking feet that don't do anything for you,
no,
you're not alone in it. But to me, that kind of puts.
I mean, like I recognize that she has like her toes are well.
I don't.
All right, come on, man. Anyway.
But I'm not gonna touch them. Like, or
I'm not. Feet don't do anything for me one way or the other. I don't. They don't sicken me, but I don't excite me or anything.
Oh, okay. More for me, I guess. Yeah, but
yeah, more for you. Actually, bet you and Rex Ryan can get over here. You ever gone to Wikifoot, Anthony?
No.
I don't want to talk about.
See, now you're talking about my private life. I can't go that deep. So the answer by default is no.
Okay.
What's the website again?
No. Either you know it or you know it.
Yeah. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. I'm sure you have some comments on. Anyway, now let me just clear this out here. All right, hour number 2.
Clear the cachet real fast.
Are you going to?
Yes.
Go to the? Are we going to play which hockey team does the hockey player play?
Yeah, let's do that real fast. Come on, Zach. I guarantee
in honor
Zach
of the
ain't got that done.
In honor of the Tampa Bay Lightning winning the Stanley Cup final last night.
No help.
Game 5. This is our hockey music?
Yes.
Lightning victorious 1-0 in the game. They win the series 4-1. They are the Stanley Cup champions. Lord Stanley's Cup lifted on the ice of Tampa Bay, Florida. The best trophy in sports. They're getting after it.
This is the first time ever that the NFL champion and the NHL champion from the same city?
Probably not. I'm guessing that's probably not. That's probably happened before.
Okay. We're going to ride with that then. I'm sure the Steelers and the Penguins won the same year.
Yeah, I think that probably they're probably some New York teams back in the day, or some Blackhawks maybe, and the Bears back in the long time ago. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. All right, but go ahead. I'm ready.
All right, I need to see your hands because I don't want you guys typing.
Oh, check out the laptop. Hold on. Hold on. Y'all think I'm playing? Let me get it on screen. Let me get my screen.
Get your laptop.
So I can see this, man. You're not playing at all, man. I know about Bojan
Bogdanovic?
Bojan Kubovic.
Kubovic, right.
Check it out, man.
I'm very excited.
Laptop.
About this.
All right.
Drop top. Put it in the bag with a crop top. There it is.
All
right. First player. Eric Stahl.
What's the other? Go ahead.
I know this.
Are we doing does he or does he not play for Tampa Bay? Is that what
you said of the two teams.
Oh, what are the two teams?
Which team?
The Montreal
and Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
All right. Montreal what? Expos? No. Expos.
Yeah, I missed the Expos.
What is the Montreal team?
The Canadiens.
Okay. All right, let's
Montreal Canadiens.
Right,
Eric Stahl plays for the Canadiens.
That is correct.
You gonna let me get my word?
Well, I mean, you took too long.
I got to either.
Okay.
All right, now go. All right, come on.
1-0 Pedro.
All right.
Boom.
Steven Stamkos.
Oh, that's a Lightning. He's a
Tampa Bay.
He's a Tampa Bay forward.
He's a Lightning.
Oh, look at NHL center.
That's right? Yeah, he's a forward, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right, Peter.
Oh wait, we're going back and forth on this.
Yeah, we're going back and forth here. We're gonna bounce back and forth here.
Okay, all right.
Matthew Joseph.
No, that's not a real person. You just made that up. Matthew Joseph?
Yeah.
He's that's definitely he's definitely on the Lightning.
You're definitely correct.
Yeah, I knew it. Oh, boom! 2 for 2.
Come on.
Same. Christopher Gibson.
Oh, that's a Canadian.
He's a Canadian?
Yeah, Montreal Canadian.
No.
Oh.
He's a Tampa Bay Titan.
Oh, no!
All right, come on. We're going to do like 5 rounds.
It's like penalty kicks. kicks. Okay.
Peter?
All right, what we got? Come on. I can really take the edge here.
John Merrill.
What? John Merrill?
Yes.
Come on.
Aren't they supposed to have like foreign names?
Yeah.
Of course, but I think y'all will recognize the foreign names pretty quickly.
So. I don't think that's true at all.
It depends.
I don't think that's true at all. John Merrill. John Merrill is a Canadian.
And he is definitely a Canadian.
What? Yeah. Woo! Woo!
What's up? 3-1?
3-1. Oh,
come back time. Come on.
All right.
Oh, you better get after it, Zane.
All right, here we go. Charlie Lindgren.
Oh, that's Tampa Bay Lightning. Give it to me. Give
Charlie Villanueva. That's Villanueva.
Little cousin.
You said he's a
Lightning.
Lightning?
Let's go.
No, he's a Canadian.
I lost.
Oh! Yeah. Saying you don't know nothing about hockey. This is pitiful.
Yeah, I feel destroyed right now.
I know, this is terrible. All our hockey fans out there, I'm so sorry Shane doesn't know anything about hockey like I do.
I tried to fake my way through it. It didn't work.
It just didn't. It's just not working.
Come on.
That's it?
I mean, there's more.
Might as well play it out.
That is, okay.
We got 5 rounds. What's this the last round, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and get get Peter a final score.
This is Peter.
We'll give him a chance to go 5-0. There you go.
Peter. Ross Colton.
Ross Averba. Ross Colton. Tampa Bay Lightning.
Are you sure?
Man, hold
That's my
on.
final
What are you doing
answer.
all that, man?
That's your final answer?
He
my
already
final
gave an
answer.
answer.
Ross Colton is a Tampa Bay Lightning.
Yeah! Woo! 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 I've been sandbagging all year for this. I know everything about hockey. I watched every game. Nah, that's not true. I haven't watched any hockey, but still, woo!
I feel like this game is
Incredible. Incredibly.
set up to keep a black man down.
Because, man, I really want to give Saint a layup here, but I don't want to, like.
There are no layups.
There's no layup.
No, give him a layup. Give him a layup. Come on. Give him a layup.
All right.
Give him a layup.
Pat Maroon.
Clearly Canadian.
That's a layup?
Clearly Canadian, just like the drink.
He's not a Canadian.
Man, I'm out. I'm about to get beat 5-1.
It's not even all over Twitter. It's pretty much Pat Maroon. Like whoever signs Pat Maroon wins the Stanley Cup. I think. Because he's been
Patrick Maroon, baby.
Yeah.
He's nicknamed the Big Rig. The Big Rig, Patrick Maroon.
From St. Louis, Missouri.
From the Lou. His mom drank from the Stanley Cup last night.
Yep. Yep.
He's won the Stanley Cup.
This sound like an insult.
In 3 straight years.
Your mom drank from the Stanley Cup last night.
Your mama drank from the Stanley Cup last night. He's the first player to win in the NHL expansion era to win the Stanley Cup 3 straight years with 3 different teams.
For real?
Yep.
Why is he going from team to team?
He's just out here he's the kingmaker. You sign him and that's championship. Boom.
Sounds fun.
Are we keep going or we
Let's
stop?
go ahead. Let Peter go 5-0.
All right.
What do you mean? I've already gone 5-0. How
You already
many
got 5?
more do I
Oh,
need to
okay,
do?
we
Yeah,
got
I already got 5.
Yeah.
I'm done. I got
there
this,
it is.
baby.
Congratulations. Peter knows hockey.
I know hockey, apparently.
Of said players on 2 different teams.
But Peter ain't gonna lie.
That's right.
Whether you know hockey or not, it seems like your white DNA kind of like knows the answers to these. Like it's like it's ingrained in you sometimes.
It is. It probably
it's
is.
really stacked up against
That's probably evolution, to be honest with you. Like just whiteness, the evolution of the white hockeyness, you know. Where do those players black?
Let's play Jukers versus Checker. Let's play Memphis. Is he a Memphis Juker or a Memphis Checker? Let's play
None of the players that I've called out were black.
Okay.
There's only one black player I see on both teams.
Who's that?
He plays for the Lightning. His name is Gamel Smith.
In relation to Gargamel.
Unconfirmed.
Smurfville. Smurf Island, wherever they're from.
Unconfirmed.
Unconfirmed report of Gamel Smith.
Gamel Smith.
Is that right?
Gamel. It's it gets kind of wonky with the G's and the J's because it could say.
That's one of my favorite songs. You ever have wonky with the G's and the J's?
Get wonky with the G's.
You get wonky with the G's and it's wonky with the J's.
Getting wonky with the G's.
Getting wonky with the G's and the J's, y'all. I'm getting wonky with the G's and the J's, y'all.
I'm getting wonky with it.
I'm getting wonky with it. I'm getting wonky with it. Whenever I do my hip hop version of like the Wiz version of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, it's gonna be getting wonky with it.
Man.
Getting wonky with it. Going wonky like it, tonky. Wonky like it, tonky.
Wonky like it, tonky. Yeah.
Wonka like it, tonka. Wonka like it, tonka. And Wonka's gonna come out and start like juking, just yeah.
Chocolate.
Take it. Oompa Loompas are gonna be little juke squad, like gonna be out just getting.
My ticket is golden. My wrists are frozen.
The ticket is golden.
My wrists are
Now
frozen.
you've been holding. You better be holding. Ticket is golden. Better be holding.
Your girl, she is stolen.
I done told you.
So dumb.
Are you telling me you wouldn't watch that edition of Willy Wonka? Yeah, of course you would.
Hip-hop version of
I'm gonna be the executive producer of that thing.
Yeah, called it Little Charlie. Little Charlie.
Little Charlie.
Little child.
Wonka, like it, talk it. Wonka.
Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka, talk it.
My ticket is golden. My princess are frozen. Your girl, she is stolen.
You be holding a ticket that's golden. I'm gonna be scolding. Never be cholding.
Your girl.
You're gonna be cholding.
Your girl, she is stolen.
So
River of chocolate. And you know when you be knocked it.
Lil Uzi Vert gonna play Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka, I'm so proud of you.
You say you want a chocolate chew.
Oh man, we done.
Okay,
fruitless talk. Come on, man.
We tried. We tried our best.
We said this.
We
morning,
tried.
We said this morning we were gonna do a Strictly Sports show, and we ain't talked about sports.
We tried.
It was
right there.
Let me make. In fairness, I said you did get hijacked, so we're bouncing back from it.
Let me make let me make a correction here.
Okay. All right.
So Gamel with the J or a G, he is one of 3 black hockey players on the Tampa Bay Lightning.
What? They got 3 on one team?
They got 3 on one team.
Wow. Hey, that's my team.
Because
let's go.
Again, about like a month and a half ago, they were the first NHL team to start at all black forward line.
What?
To start the game.
Go.
Oh yeah, I need to get NHL 21 and run with the Lightning.
There you go. That's right.
Because I'm gonna put myself on the team too, so it's gonna be me, Gargamel. Who else? Jamel Hill.
You got Daniel Walcott, and then also I didn't know this guy was black. Matthew Joseph. That's
real?
Oh, you said. I said.
You said
You said his name.
Yeah, I did say his name. I didn't think he fit the category. I didn't think he did. So
man,
that's news to me.
News to us all, man.
He looks like Russell Wilson, Matthew Joseph. Very, very, very. He looks like if Rory McIlroy and Russell Wilson had a child.
Yes.
I assume
that's what this guy looks like.
I'm assuming all
he's
these
extremely light skinned.
Yeah.
He really does look like Rory McIlroy and Russell Wilson had a kid. Like it's an uncanny combination.
That's
the eyes or something. I don't know. It's very weird.
That's scary. That's scary.
Oh, congratulations, though. That's fantastic. Also, congratulations. Shout out to England, victorious yesterday in the Euro 2020. Even though it's 2021, confusingly, they're still calling it Euro 2020, European Championships. That means that it will be Italy and England in the final on Sunday to determine the champions of Europe. Will be very entertaining matchup for sure. Some controversy in that match, but there was a second ball on the field when England won the penalty that was ultimately given to them. Somebody threw a second ball on the field. You don't play with 2 balls. Well, at least not those sorts. Anyway, it was difficult. And then somebody apparently had a laser that was pointed at the Danish goalkeeper in the middle of all of this stuff. So,
I'm sorry, bro. I'm still on.
Your ticket is golden. You have been chosen. My bitch is so frozen. Your girl, she is stolen.
Willy Wonka. Lil Uzi Vert.
Willy Wonka, I'm so proud of you.
Tell you what a chocolate you.
Do you have Lil Uzi with a chocolate drop in the middle of his head?
That's right. That's right. A little beautiful, like right there.
Hershey Kiss.
This is the number one number one. This is the incredible South Africa chocolate that I was able to get.
Someone cut these lights off. My chocolate chew is melted in my forehead.
They told me this was a mistake, and I didn't believe them.
What are we? How do you stop it from melting, Mr. Wonka?
It's magic, son. It's the magic in the candy.
He has to stay in the factory forever. It'll never melt. It'll never melt when he's in the factory. But if he ever leaves, it'll drip right down his face.
Oh, man.
That's why we must always protect
the power of the children. The power of the children.
Little Loompa. Little Loompa Vert.
Little Loompa Vert. I'm done.
All right, we'll come back. Hour number 2 continues.
We got Atlanta Hawks stuff. We got are they canceling the Olympics? We got
Grizzly workouts. We got Grizzly workouts. We got all that stuff.
Yeah,
it's coming. It's coming next. It's coming next. We got it. We're good. We got this. The Family Leisure Studios, Real Sports Talk, Sports 50. Well, sort of.
We
Sports 56.
Somewhere. Keep turning.
Sports 56, 98.5 and 98.5.
Sports Time with Wallow and Stacks. Weekdays from 3 to 6 on Sports 56, 98.5 FM and 96.1 FM.
Welcome to Triumph Auto Sales, where you'll have a great car buying experience. Triumph Auto Sales is your #1 source of quality pre-owned vehicles ranging from lease returns to new car trades, all at huge savings. Plus, Triumph has a full array of financing options to meet your needs. Find your next car online at triumphautosales.com or stop in today at 4875 Elmore Road. Triumph Auto Sales will help you get the vehicle you want at the price you need and the service you deserve. For a great car and a great experience from a local and family-owned business, visit Triumph Auto Sales.
If you're going on vacation, making a college campus visit, or if business takes you out of town, there's just no better place to board your dog than Barks and Recreation, 965 Ruddock Cove between Bud Davis Cadillac and the Blue Plate Cafe in East Memphis. Boarding, daycare, grooming, we have the best of everything at Barks. Indoor-outdoor kennels so your family member can go in and out as they please. Indoor and outdoor play areas. 4 walks a day, group play, and individual attention from the best staff in the Mid-South, which includes an overnight staff to ensure the safety and comfort of your pet 24 hours a day. All reasons to choose Barks and Recreation above all other boarding and daycare facilities. BarksDaycare.com or 509-0909. Check us out and make your reservations now at BarksDaycare.com. If your dog could speak, he'd say Barks.
When's the last time you played a Memphis City golf course? You will love what you see, I promise. If you have not played Galloway, Audubon, Fox Meadows, or Pine Hill lately, or the links at Whitehaven, you are in for a treat. With summer here, the grass has popped, the conditions are terrific, and this year Memphis City Golf is really concentrating on competition. If you love amateur competition, there will be a Galloway, Audubon, Fox Meadows, and Pine Hill Championship, all leading up to the Pub Links and the Hillman Robin. And ladies, you've got amateur championships too. And if you're a junior, the place to be is the Links at Whitehaven. There will be camps all summer long. Go to the website, moms and dads, if you would like to enter your child to learn from the pros how to play golf. And wait till you see the renovation at Overton Park. And soon there will be a redo at Pine Hill. Memphis City Golf, a sporting tradition for over 100 years.
Is your wife asking you to stop eating junk food? Well, we have you covered at Humdinger's. It's quick and it's healthy, and most important, it tastes amazing. With many choices from salmon salad to rainbow trout and grilled asparagus. Come visit us for lunch at Humdinger's, 6300 Poplar Avenue. So good, Coach Penny eats with us weekly. Don't forget, Humdinger's offers full-service catering for weddings, social events, or your corporate lunches. You can call 901-260-8292 to find out more.
Sports 56 traffic.
Right now, we still working the accident on Park Avenue at Boston Park. They have blocked all directions. MPD has blocked all directions there. So be aware, Park Avenue at Boston Street, that has been blocked. Also, we still working accidents on Airways Boulevard north of Holmes Road. Still working an overturned vehicle, and the car struck the house at Cloudland Drive near Morning View Drive. And then also crashed at White Station Road south of Park Avenue. And that is your Sports 56 traffic update.
Welcome back to Sports 56 Mornings with Peter Edmiston.
Yes, I will be good, I promise.
Co-hosting Sports 56 Mornings is Anthony Sane.
That's great, man.
Now, back to Peter and Anthony.
This television has a poison.
Come on now. Is this a theme for me still?
Yeah, we still doing Evolution. Evolution
What's
members.
Evolution.
This is Batista, huh? Yeah, Batista. I walk the Lord. Yeah.
We're going to talk a little wrestling coming up with our good friend Dustin Starr coming up in hour number 3. You think we should talk some sports?
Yeah, why not?
You ready for it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I am, but I think we're going to do our best. How about the you want to go for your Atlanta Hawks discussion?
Yeah. Let me pull something up on that, man. I don't want to just be coming off the dome. I want to get my names correct.
Okay, you want to get the this is not off the dome. That's not Anthony Sane wants to make sure he gets this absolutely correct in the Family Leisure Studios where family fun come together. So we want to make sure that this is absolutely correct. Okay, all right. So you feel like you're good on this?
I'm pulling it up now. Give me a second.
How much more time do you need?
Give me about
you want me to vamp some more?
I'm ready. Let's get it. Let's get it. According to the NBA Central, I didn't read this anywhere else. It probably was somewhere else. NBA Central.
They don't break news on the NBA Central. So
right, but yeah, it definitely came from somewhere else.
Definitely came from somewhere else.
They're definitely a redistributor of information.
Very much so. Yes. That's fair to say.
Atlanta Hawks owner Tony Ressler doesn't think the team will stay together. I'm not sure we're going to be able to keep every single player that we want to keep. Pretty good bet. Pretty good assumption we will not. If I were to read in between the lines, I would assume that this means that they're not going to match offers for John Collins. And when I went on my rant this offseason about the Atlanta Hawks, scratching my head at their offseason, the Hawks are doing the most. They're signing everybody. But they're signing a bunch of kind of mid-tier dudes. Probably make them better, but what are we talking about? Are we talking about Eastern Conference Finals good? What are they doing? And then they ended up going to the Eastern Conference Finals. So in that particular essence, I was incorrect. I was wrong. But something else that I talked about when I made that rant was, I was like, y'all went out and spent all this money, but you haven't extended John Collins, who's your guy. You drafted him. He's the second best player on your team. And you haven't extended him, but you went out and signed Danilo Gallinari. You went out and signed Rajon Rondo, Chris Dunn. You spent all this money on these guys, but you didn't extend John Collins. And this is a classic bad owner, bad GM move when you give a guy an opportunity to outplay what would have been much cheaper if you just extended him. Am I correct? Because he's going to get a max deal. John Collins showed that he's a max level player in the playoffs.
Well, I like the comment that Tony Ressler, the owner, said in the middle of it. He said it's complicated, of course, because what we're trying to convince people is we're building something. Mm-hmm. But let's not kid ourselves. Our job is to run a good business. All right.
Plus one for honesty. Fan, I would be irate.
Props for honesty, I suppose. He said, pretty good bet, pretty good assumption we're not going to do that. But he said, he did say, I do think we have several years that we should be able to build some real stability. If the question is, are we scared of the tax? Are we scared of going into the tax? I'm scared of paying the tax and not being a good team. Yes, that I'm scared of. But if we have to go into the tax to be a great team, so be it.
This man's net worth is $5.2 billion.
I never understood this whole situation with players or with owners and stuff like it's so like I realize it's not my money, but these guys are not losing money on these deals. Particularly as mm-hmm. there's so many different tax implications and everything else that goes on with all this stuff. Spend your money. If you've mm-hmm. got it, spend it. If you got it and you're going to be a good team and all that stuff. Spend it. I think to me this sounds like it's more of a reference to later on when they have to figure out
Trae Young,
how you're going to pay Kevin Hutter. Mm-hmm. I think they're going to pay Trae Young, no problem. Mm-hmm. He's there. I think they're going to keep John Collins for 25 plus. But then what are you going to do with Kevin Hutter?
The Hooters of the world, the Cam Reddish of the world.
The DeAndre Hunter when he's
mm-hmm.
How much are you going to pay him? Is it going to be an issue with him in restricted free agency once he ends up, are you going to be able to do that? Are you going to match that deal or not?
Guess who else has to deal with those problems? Your Memphis Grizzlies. That's coming up soon.
That's just part of it. When you have it's all fun and games when you have a great young team and everybody's
mm-hmm.
on smaller contracts and all that. But then you got to start. That's what we talked about last week about the difference between building a team in the beginning versus then trying to turn that team into a consistent winner, trying to take the next step with the team. that's difficult on the court, but it's also difficult off the court when it comes to making sure that you got the contract situation squared away. So Atlanta's getting a taste of it, and it's I think I'm glad they're being honest, but I don't know. We'll see what it means. But to me, it felt like it was more of a reference to the future, like the longer term future, not necessarily John Collins, but like the people further down the line.
Because we're also talking about a guy that they didn't go ahead and extend, so we don't know. He may not want to be there.
It sounded like, from what he said a few weeks ago, that he had a pretty good relationship going. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to assume that they've got that all kind of squared away.
But if they don't,
if they don't, I mean that's stupid on their part, especially after what you saw in this postseason. I mean, my goodness, if you're not going to extend him after this, then if you're not going to pay him a bunch of money, like he was perfectly suited for what you were trying to do out there. So I think that would just be extremely silly not to go ahead and pay him that whatever money you need to pay him. But in any event, it's the Hawks are like are just like so many of these teams that have to figure this stuff out, man. And it's not it's all fun and games. It's all well and good, and then you have to start actually making these decisions, and it becomes a lot trickier when those decisions have to actually come.
And it's such a bad. Here's the thing: if he's talking about something in the future, why even comment on it? Why go into this offseason and putting that kind of doubt in these guys' minds? A couple of years, when it's time to sign Kevin Huerter, why even talk about it? Like, just let it play out. Why do that after a great season? You just gave Nate McMillan a real contract. Like, what?
I mean, they could do a sign and trade with Collins too. I mean, theoretically, that's another thing that's possible. I mean, they could allow, I think they've got some options, but it's going to be interesting to see how they play it because they definitely have some potential issues that are coming up. We've got game 2 tonight, NBA Finals. Phoenix up 1-0 after game 1, and with Giannis playing as well as he did. And with what happened with Milwaukee, do you expect the Bucks to put up a better effort?
Better effort, yeah, but I think it's still going to be a loss.
Not enough is what you're saying.
Yeah. Especially if Phoenix is rolling like they were the other night. Aiden had a big game, CP3 had a big game, and Booker had a big game. And if you get anything from Jay Crowder, I mean, Jay Crowder gave you 1 point the other night. So.
He gave you 1 point, but he gave you the Jay Crowder vibe, which is. Frankly, it's irreplaceable. You just, could you put a price tag? Could you put a price tag on that? Leadership on and off the court. Yeah. Unbelievable. So that's the kind of stuff you just can't. You can't even
quantify.
How could you possibly quantify it? It would just be silly to even try to quantify it. It would be absolute nonsense. All right, so we got the Grizzly workout updates coming up as well.
Yeah, just come.
Yeah, we're going to get to that coming up here in just a little bit as we find out a little more about.
I got a question for you. It's more of a question than it is just to talk about the actual workout itself. I just got a question for you, Peter. We'll talk about that.
Okay, you got a question for me. All right, well we'll come back. We'll answer. Well, we'll try to answer that question anyway. I don't know if I can or not, but we'll try to after that as we continue in the Family Leisure Studios, Real Sports Talk, Sports 56, 98.5 and 98.5.
We are Sports 56 WHBQ. Listen to us daily on AM 560, 98.5 FM, and 96.1 FM.
I'm here with the great Pat Donahue from the Rendezvous Restaurant Shipping Department.
Thanks, Brett. We've been shipping our ribs all over the country now for decades from our USDA-inspected shipping kitchen in the Pinch District. We hand-cook our ribs in pits that Mr. Charlie built over charcoal, just like they do at the restaurant.
So what comes in a rib box?
We could do pork shoulder, we could do ribs, our sauce, seasoning, baked beans, coleslaw. We'll even throw in Pancho's cheese dip with our nacho boxes. We also put a bag of Rendezvous seasoned popcorn, heating instructions, some chef hats, some wet naps, and some other helpful tips from our kitchen. We ship our ribs overnight, exclusively FedEx. And we put them in nice packaging. We don't ever want to use styrofoam, so we use corrugated cardboard, actually 2 boxes that fit nice together, so the ribs get to you clients in a safe, wholesome manner. Rendezvous ribs are perfect for out-of-town clients, customers, loved ones. We also ship ribs for any occasion.
Where do we order these great ribs?
You can go to www.hogsfly.com or give us a call at 1-888-464-7359.
Charlie Burgos' Rendezvous Restaurant in the alley since 1948.
Cypress View Golf and Recreation in Marion, Arkansas. Cypress View Golf and Recreation is fun for your entire family. Accepting new memberships now. Call call about the new intro price. Only $199 per month plus tax. Includes unlimited golf, state-of-the-art new workout room, kiddie pool for the kids, Olympic-sized pool for the entire family to enjoy, and a great pub and steak bar. Cypress View Golf and Recreation has a new golf club with tons of new food items for breakfast and lunch. Choose from Philly steak cheese sandwiches, homemade fresh hand-patted burgers, and Nathan's hot dogs, flatbreads, quesadillas, summer salads, and more. Take advantage of new memberships of Unlimited Golf, only $199 plus tax. Call Pro Mark today for your new membership at 870-739-6305. Come be a part of a great golf family. Get away from stress at Cypress View, just over the river.
Tired of waiting on your sportsbook? Waiting for deposits and withdrawals? No more waiting with Action 24/7. We're cutting out the middleman. Deposit or withdrawal in cash. Action 24/7 has more than 100 partners in Tennessee for cash deposits and withdrawals. Visit action247.com for a location. Cash deposits and withdrawals from your Tennessee sportsbook. Action247.com. You got action.
Must be 21 or older and in Tennessee. For problem gambling support, call 800-889-9789.
It's finally time to get out of the house. So make sure you stop by Family Leisure with great prices on in-stock and incoming products. Keep the kids active with play gyms, in stock, ready for delivery. And by the way, installation from the pros, I always recommend that. Markdowns on remaining game room products and those beautiful massage chairs. And the hot tubs, they're going fast. Get out of the house and get to Family Leisure. Wooden Road and I-40, where family and fun come together.
Welcome back to Sports 56 Mornings with Peter Edmiston and Anthony Sane. Here once again are Pete and Sane.
Oh, yeah.
Ric Flair, of course, a member of Evolution. Me and
also evolved from apes.
Yeah, also evolved.
A lot of people don't know that about.
From what's the wrestler they say that Ric Flair stole his thing? I can't think.
Nature Boy Buddy Rogers.
Yeah, Buddy Rogers. Yeah. Mm-hmm. This weekend we hung out with John Harden. Me and Gabe hung out with John Harden, and John introduced us to his dad. And Gabe said, he said, "Dad, Mr. Johnny's dad looks like Ric Flair."
Is that true?
Yes, he does. He's got the long, wavy white hair like Flair.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me at all. I've never met his dad, but that does not surprise me one bit.
I met Harden's brother too. He sounds just like another Harden.
Hey man, nice to meet you, man. Nice to meet you, Anthony. Hey man, what's up, bro? Anthony Sane, man.
His dad had a little bit of it, but he definitely had the Ric Flair vibe going.
Hey, bud. How's it going, bro?
So, Grizzly workout.
Memphis Grizzlies yesterday worked out Josh Christopher, Arizona combo guard. I think he's like 6'5"-ish, something like that. Am I correct, is that?
Yes.
Yeah, I think he's like 6'5". Highly touted high school player. He's one of those guys that had the pros in the seats. You know what I mean? You know, like NBA stars would come to see this kid play. He was like, a phenom, so to speak.
Absolutely.
Not
Looks
really
like
sure.
Brian Christopher.
Yeah.
Had a lot of people coming to, the folks to watch them in
right.
USWA.
Not really sure what happened or what his story was of why he wasn't, why he didn't really pan out the way he should have in college. Some people said that he was trying to be something he wasn't, thinking that people would know what he was, remember what he was, and trying to add other wrinkles to his game or something like that. Like he was basically said he was shooting too many bad shots and trying to shoot threes and mid-range shots, and that's not really his game. He's got a game where he gets to the basket, he can create for the players, hyper athletic, those type of things. That's what I pretty much have heard. So now I have a question for you, Peter Emerson.
Okay.
I knew this anyway, but they also kind of put it out yesterday on Twitter. They showed some broski love that was between Josh Christopher, a.k.a. J Gup on Twitter, and Big 12 Ja Morant. They're friends. Yep. They're real-life friends. And they're also and Jalen Green is also a part of their tribe as well. The question I have for you, Peter Emerson, We talk about Ja Morant being a budding superstar with the Grizzlies and a guy that you have to start making plans now to keep him happy, keep him in Memphis. The question I have for you is, and I'll throw this out to you too, Zach. I talked about this a little bit on Harden's show, just as a preview of what we'd be talking about now. How much pull does a guy like Ja Morant have now? Like, can he come to the front office and say, "Hey, King Kleiman, I need y'all to get my guy here. I want to run up and down the court with him."
No.
You don't think he has that kind of pull at all?
No. I think he could. I mean, I think he could say it, but I don't
if he was a top 20 range player, because he's ranked, he's projected anywhere from high second round, late first. So it'd be. I admit this. It would be kind of a reach to take Josh Christopher at 17.
It would be a big time reach.
Right. So what if he was like, hey, if y'all can get him, do some finagling to acquire him with the second pick or trade down or whatever.
I don't think they'll go after.
I think they're gonna listen to him.
I think they'll listen, but I don't think they will do exactly what he's asking for. I think they will take it into consideration. They was like, okay, like obviously Ja likes this player, like we'll keep him under, a watchful eye, but obviously we have a plan of going of said direction. But like you said, if the Grizzlies do manage to trade back and pick up early second or late first or whatever, then yeah, I could see saying, okay, like let's get Josh guy in here. He's a young guy, fits the timeline, could develop him into a spot up shooter, can create his own shot. Then yeah, I could see that happening.
I'm down for Josh Christopher. Period. If we came out of the draft and Josh Christopher was the guy we came out with, I wouldn't be mad at all. Because if I was to pick a guy in the late first, early second, who I thought had all-star potential, I say yeah, Josh Christopher. That's the Chris Wallace in me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's very Chris Wallace for sure. No, I mean, you got to listen to yourself.
Well, he could be Josh Selbyster.
Yeah, I mean this. I just remember. Yeah, I don't.
We've been down this road before. Yep.
Yeah, we've been down this road plenty of times. I don't want to get. There's no point in even getting into it again. It's just it's not gonna. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me really. I mean, it just that doesn't have a lot of sway because there's things that happen between now and then. What's interesting is I mean, I like Josh Christopher as a prospect. It was interesting. I had to figure out why was he called J-Gup?
I woke up this morning like, why they call this kid J-Gup?
Well, I think I finally found out why. Because it's a weird explanation. But his brother, Patrick Christopher, who we talked about, played pro for a while, was called Pat Fish because he was a big fish in a small pond or something like that. So they called him Pat Fish. So he's like his younger brother. So he's Guppy. Yeah, Pat Fish, Catfish, that kind of thing. And so he was known as, since he's his younger brother, he's a small fish, he's a guppy. So he was J-Gup, Pat Fish and J-Gup. So J-Guppy, and so he became J-Gup, and he just kind of ran with it.
Also, glad you said that because Patrick Christopher and Josh Christopher are play cousins to Tayshaun Prince.
No, I'm not. They're more than that. It's more than play cousin. Like they're like
Peter. They ain't much closer than play cousin. Now, let me explain black etymology to you.
No, his family literally lived across the street from Tayshaun Prince.
Yeah, it's play cousins. Peter. Play
like
brother.
But I'm saying like
you're saying it's more like play brother than play cousin.
Yeah, it's play brother. Like I'm saying, like he was like because apparently according to Patrick, he was like a mentor.
You have a much better.
Like, he was like a mentor. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like he was always. I think he called him his god brother at one point. So I mean, like, I'd say it's more than play cousins. Like he's play brother, whatever you want to say. Like that's a big connection for sure. So I think that's a major thing there in Compton. That was they had that whole thing. So and he's got a good family. I like Josh Christopher. I'm not sure I wouldn't take him 17, but in the late first, early second kind of range where the Grizzlies have done some good business, I think he would make perfect sense for him to do that. As far as Ja Morant's situation is concerned, I think obviously if he calls Zach Kleiman, Kleiman's going to take the phone call and listen to him and all that stuff. No problem.
He's not going to
He's not going to be John. What the hell are you talking about?
For a workout and
Ja? Ja, we brought him in. Okay, so shut up. Quit calling me. Just go back to doing whatever it is you're doing.
Just leave me alone.
Everybody.
Just leave me alone.
Let me, I'm on vacation. Jeez. Stop blowing up my phone.
Look, I'm not the one, okay? Look.
Look, guys. Jeez. Call Para. Oh, all right. He's in Hong Kong. Just call him. Lord. I'm just trying to relax.
I don't care
call
about
Tayshaun. He's your play cousin or whatever he is. I don't know.
Little J, I don't know what. J-cup, teacup.
Teacup.
I don't care.
Gup.
I don't have time for this. Bubble Gup, I don't care.
Teletubbies, Bubble Guppies. What are we talking about? I don't care.
Bubble Gup, shrimp, I don't care. I don't have time for
this. Just fine. We brought him in. Shut up. Okay, I get it.
Looking at him.
Jeez, we ran him through the analytics computer. Rich Cho has him put in the Cho machine.
We've got him wired up.
We run his numbers. Quit bugging me.
We've measured his arm length, his wingspan. Look.
We did a DNA analysis. Of course we did. Yes, obviously. We're checking his cytoproteins, of course. We got samples, urine, stool. Yeah, we got all of it. What of it? Quit calling me, Ja. T. Your sister?
What's his Lil TT? What's his sister's name?
Lil TT.
What's his sister's name for real? Is it Ja something or T something?
No, it's
T something, huh? TT.
Yeah.
TT Morant.
I forget it. Anyway, stop. Stop calling.
I can see Clapper get frustrated. Like, look, I don't play this play cousin stuff, man. Look,
I don't know what that is. I don't have that. I don't know what that is. I don't even know what you're talking about. Are you a cousin or not? I mean, are you related or not? Just call Tayshaun. Isn't he? Just call him. Here's his number.
Are you related to Tayshaun too?
Quit bugging me. Are y'all related? No, I'm telling y'all are related.
It's Tanaya.
Tanaya, that's it.
Or they probably call her Naya. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's get T on the line and see. This is his daughter's nickname, little TT.
Also, his brother, the Patrick Christopher, has a luxury outerwear brand called Sloan and Bennett.
Really?
Uh-huh.
You do a lot of researching while you're talking. It's a gift that I don't have. Like, I can't do that.
Yep.
Props to you, man.
Yep, that's right. That's right. It's what's all about.
What's it called? Sloan and Bennett.
Sloan and Bennett.
What?
It's apparently for people who look sort of angry as they walk, based on the pictures that I see here. If you put on Sloan and Bennett, you're supposed to mean mug the camera as you wear Sloan and Bennett products. It's nice. It looks nice. It's nice. It's nice looking stuff.
Okay, I see it.
Yeah. I'm not getting mad at him. So maybe he can wear some.
I think I've seen Josh Christopher rocking some of this stuff.
Probably so. I mean, I imagine he want his brother would want him out there.
What about the Matrix jacket? You see that? You see the Neo jacket?
Yeah, the Neo jacket. Yeah, I mean,
it's kind of
cool
cool, man. I might get some of this stuff.
Yeah. It's not bad.
I think
it's a luxury brand.
I've seen the Jay Crowder jacket. Looks like the furry leather. Yeah.
Jay Gup. But anyway, I think he's a good player. He's got. I think he fits the Grizzly criteria because he's a good high IQ kid.
Mm-hmm.
Got a good family background, good family connection with Tayshaun Prince, all that stuff. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me a bit if they end up.
Wait a minute, the Kobe hoodie is him. The 824 hoodie is him.
I don't know. Well, maybe. Yeah, I guess so.
Shout out, man.
Yeah.
I think I want this dude on my team.
There you go.
You know what I mean, right? The Kobe hoodie that LeBron had on.
Yeah. I don't know if that's, but I don't know for sure. But it's.
Yeah, that's it. The Kobe hoodie is Sloan and Bennett.
How about that?
Patrick Christopher, play cousin to Tayshaun Prince. Play brother, actually.
Play.
Look at Peter knowing the depths of. Look, hey man, this the black etymology.
Holy. Oh my God! I was just looking at this coat. I'm just going to their website.
Oh, that's some pimp stuff. That's what I'm saying. That's just kind of pimp.
Yeah, have you gone to the shop part?
I don't know.
You want that Alondra silk reversible varsity pullover? That's $1,500. You want to get this?
Hey, if you broke, just say it, Peter.
The Caldwell alpaca coat is $100,000.
What are you talking about?
$100,000.
Oh my God, it is. Worn by Kevin Hooter.
It looks the angry white man.
Kevin Herter.
Oh,
$100,000. Mike Conley's wearing the AJ Mirror Vote snapback hat. I mean the Burris varsity pullover. You see Mike Conley right there?
Yeah, I mean this is some wild.
Man, that's baller.
Wild. Yeah.
Look how much the Jay Crowder Parker is.
Yeah.
7 G's.
Oh, 7 G's. $100,000 for that other thing. $100,000.
That mug made out of koala bear. Mug made out of Barney. Barney fur.
Made out Bigfoot. That's a Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
I got a Bigfoot coat. Hour number 3 on the way. Real Sports Talk, Sports 56, 98.5, 96.1. I mean, no, 98.5.
Yeah, 95. Yeah,
Mount Moriah Auto Sales. What sets them apart? Great selection, quality, high-end to low-end cars, and low mileage. Mount Moriah Auto Sales is under new management. Ask for Emmett or Steven. Check out their great selection of cars or trucks. Choose from Dodges, Jeeps, Fords, GMCs, Infinitis, Porsches, Range Rovers, Lexus, Mercedes, BMWs, even Bentleys. Mount Moriah Auto Sales also has a great service department with 12 bays for everything from oil changes to alignment to new tires. Go to MountMoriahAutoSales.com. Pick out your like new car or truck today. Mount Moriah Auto Sales, right on the corner and right on the price.
If you're going on vacation, making a college campus visit, or if business takes you out of town, there's just no better place to board your dog than Barks and Recreation, 965 Reddick Cove between Bud Davis Cadillac and the Blue Plate Cafe in East Memphis. Boarding, daycare, grooming, we have the best of everything at Barks. Indoor-outdoor kennels so your family member can go in and out as they please. Indoor and outdoor play areas. 4 walks a day, group play, and individual attention from the best staff in the Mid-South, which includes an overnight staff to ensure the safety and comfort of your pet 24 hours a day. All reasons to choose Barks and Recreation above all other boarding and daycare facilities. BarksDaycare.com or 509-0909. Check us out and make your reservations now at BarksDaycare.com. If your dog could speak, he'd say Barks.
Grind City Brewing Company is taking care of beerness in Memphis. Grind City Brewing is the dream of a father and son duo to create a brand that delivers a high quality, great tasting, and easy drinking craft beer. And they've done it. The brewery sits high above the city elevation in uptown Memphis with 15,000 square feet of beerness, including a 5,000 square foot tap room. Grind City Brewing is committed to all things Memphis, including the Tigers. They have created a malt liquor called Tiger Tail that is the official craft beer of the University of Memphis. Tiger Tail comes in 16-ounce six-packs and is not your typical malt liquor. Tiger Tail is crafted with a bold and smooth flavor, has 7.5% alcohol, and its clean finish makes it incredibly easy drinking. Tiger Tail and Grind City Brewing, taking care of beerness in Memphis.
At Jason's Deli, when you're dining in or picking up curbside, you can expect wholesome food and no surprises, just delicious sandwiches, crisp salads, and quick quality meals made with the freshest ingredients and no artificial trans fats, MSG, high fructose corn syrup, or artificial colors and dyes. Around here, a lot of thought goes into what we put into our food and what we take out of it, because you're not just taking a bite, you're getting a taste of who we are. New items are constantly being created to expand our menu for all tastes and special diets with vegan and gluten-free options available. Convenience and on-time delivery you can count on. It's just a click away at jasonsdeli.com, so whether you need to feed 5 people or 5,000, the team at Jason's Deli, they have the credentials and the commitment to keep you satisfied. Freshness is nearby at Jason's Deli with locations at Ridgeway in the Park Place Center, Poplar and Highland, Germantown Road in Cordova, and on Goodman Road in Olive Branch. Jason's Deli. It's wholesome food and no surprises.
Upgrade your commute at Acura of Memphis. Seize the thrill and test drive one of our award-winning models, each packed with cutting-edge technology, luxurious amenities, and a driving experience that's sure to awaken your inner self. Driving shouldn't be a chore, it should be an adventure. Advance your drive today, shop our aggressive lease and finance options now. Luxury is waiting at Acura of Memphis, or shop online 24/7. Visit AcuraofMemphis.com.
We are Sports 56 WHBQ Memphis, W253DF Memphis, and WIVG Tunica Memphis. Flynn Broadcasting Stations. Sports 56 traffic.
We still working an accident on Park Avenue at Boston Street. It has been blocked in all directions. That's Park Avenue at Boston Street. Still working an accident on Cloudland Drive near Morning View Drive. Accident on White Station Road at Park Avenue. And then we still working an accident on Airways Boulevard north of Holmes Road. So guys, just take it easy this morning as we got a lot of traffic that we got to navigate through. This is your Sports 56 traffic update.
Welcome back to Sports 56 Mornings with Peter Edmiston and Anthony Sane. This hour of Sports 56 Mornings is brought to you by Acura of Memphis. Here once again are Pete and Sane.
That's right.
My time! My time! Does anybody know who's sleeping with who?
Hey, them dudes made money, bro. But that group who did this song, they did like everybody's song for like a good 4 or 5 year run.
Oh yeah,
you know they got paid.
Yeah, Jim Johnston got paid, man.
Who's sleeping with who?
And if you listen to the lyrics of the song, they really didn't have anything to do with nothing.
No.
Hey, you seen this Woo Gup hoodie? This make me want to draft Josh Christopher just alone.
Hour number 3 on the program. Texters, just to remind everybody, we are on Sports 56. 98.5 and no longer on 96.1. So if those of you that are listening on 96.1, just go ahead and migrate over to 98.5 or grab the app or grab your browser or anything like that. Any of that stuff is fantastic. You can go ahead and do all that, and that we'd love to be able to serve you on those other platforms, but no longer on 96.1. We'll talk about Game 2 of the NBA Finals coming up. But now, as we normally like to do with hour number 3, presented by our friends at Acura of Memphis, we bring in our good buddy, guy who I saw over the weekend, as a matter of fact, over at AutoZone Park. Got a chance to catch up, say hello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 star, Dustin Starr. Good morning, Dustin Starr. How are you?
Oh, yeah. Guys, I am doing so good. If I was any better, I would be sick because this weekend is huge. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Oh, baby. Huge.
Baby. Bring it on.
Is right. As a matter of fact. All right, so before we talk about all that stuff, I got to say, how good was it to see some fans back on live TV? It was awesome. I mean, the AEW show, the fans were like off the charts. So if they were wondering who's over and is this thing working with the fans, yeah, it's working.
Sounded like they did pretty good, too. I haven't seen the entire show. Had some other things that I was doing, but of course I always go back and watch. But, You know, I know people will say, well, they've had some fans. Yeah, they've had a couple, but last night, man, they were packed to the brim. They had all the front row seating, and, you know, sometimes we would see the wrestlers and extra talent and stuff in those first couple of rows, but, man, not anymore. They had it packed. They're hitting the road. They were in Miami last week, and I can't remember off the top of my head where WWE is for SmackDown, but I think they're out on location touring now. As of July. So, man, we're about to start seeing who's over, who's not over, who's going to get cheered, who's going to get booed. You can't cram them down our throat anymore. We get to make the decision. So it was pretty cool having them back.
Give us an update on the title situations over with Championship Wrestling of Memphis, Dustin.
Well, we did crown, of course, our Memphis Heritage Champion is Alan Steele. And he's got a big match, it looks like, coming up on Championship Saturday. That's in 2 weeks on the 17th with Action Jackson, who has just been fantastic since the start of the new Memphis Wrestling. We crowned our Memphis Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Skimahorns, and Uncle Mikey actually stole those titles. We all thought the Young Goats were going to get it, or perhaps the Crowleys or something, but the Goats, the Skimahorns, who I don't even think have won a match. Maybe one match over the course of these 20 episodes, but hey, man, all it takes is 3 seconds and they won the titles. And then, of course, we're leading up to the Gauntlet for Gold with our first ever Memphis Wrestling Women's Champion. That will be decided on the 17th, which is next Saturday. But on the 16th, CW30 will have a special on the women's division, I believe at 9 p.m. on CW30. It'll be a couple minutes long. They interviewed My Maria in the ring with the championship belt. We get a good look. People get a good look at the title. And then also CW interviewed many of the women, if not all the women on the women's division roster, just to see what it meant to them, because it's the first time that this has happened. And so a lot of cool stuff coming up. We've got some announcements that we're going to make on Sunday's show at the live event, so that way those folks that are there in attendance can get dibs on the tickets. But we got WWE Hall of Famers coming in. We've got AEW superstars coming in. And we even have some celebrities coming in that transcend pro wrestling, you know, that you might enjoy in other fields of entertainment. So a lot of good stuff coming up, and once that women's division champion is crowned, we'll have all of our champions, all of our championship belts out there. So I'm looking forward to that, because that makes television better when you can see a title match.
Jimmy Uso.
You got to get the ball rolling. You got to get that ball rolling on those titles. That's the thing. You got to
absolutely, man. I don't feel like we wasted a lot of time either. Of course, we wanted to tell the story, so it might have stretched out just a little bit. But, you know, the United Wrestling Network has been in business for 10 years, and they're just now getting a world champion, and they're just now getting a women's title. And we felt like that was the most important thing, is to get those titles out there. Because what are you fighting for? Other than money, what are you fighting for if you're a professional wrestler if there's not a championship? So that just makes it a little more juicy. And Anthony, you said something about Jey Uso, right?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Is it Jimmy or Jay? Because I see one report saying Jimmy and doesn't say Jay. Hold on. Let me see.
Well, the one has, I think, 4 DUIs at this point. And I don't know about you guys, but if your boy can get in an Uber and roll down the street in downtown Memphis or something, then I think that the Usos could absolutely get an Uber instead of hopping in a car intoxicated for the 4th freaking time. That's like, just, come on, man.
Yeah.
Be responsible. You're I could talk forever about this.
No excuse for
there
that.
There is no excuse. You've got all the money.
It's never been easier.
It's
never been easier in the world. It's never been easier on planet Earth to find a ride somewhere. I mean, this is not 1975 when you couldn't get a car and you could. No,
he is famous enough to pick up the phone and send a text to a neighbor if he doesn't want to buy an Uber. I mean, come on, like. I could pick up the phone and I could text either of you guys and you'd come pick me up before you let me hop in a car. Absolutely. I believe that 100%. If I called you guys, and we don't talk all the time. We don't text all the time. We're friends. But if I reached out or you guys reached out to me, I got your back. I know you got my back. But
absolutely.
God dang, come on, get that together. That's just, and me being in the wrestling business, I know that is something that affects us even indirectly. Negative news. Just poor decision
without a doubt. Without a doubt, man, and then you guys everyone's worked hard to try to avoid that stuff and to try to, you know, to just make everyone make the business put it as good a light as possible, and that stuff just bothers you when you see and things of that nature.
Their positioning right now on the show is working with Roman Reigns, who is the top guy in the entire company, hands down. They're building a thing with him and The Rock, who is probably the biggest movie star in the entire world, one of the most recognizable figures in the entire world. And they're getting a piece of that pie. They're a major part of that whole story and that whole segment that's going on SmackDown. And for this to happen, it'll be, kind of interesting to see what they do on Friday, because they've got to do something, right? There's got to be a punishment coming or a suspension or something. So we'll see what happens with that. But just unfortunate news, bad decision making.
Yeah, and both of those guys have had their issues, but they're such a crucial part to that whole tribal chief storyline. So
yeah,
guys
they're homegrown talent too.
Yeah, they gotta get that together.
They're in the Samoan family of the dynasty. I mean, that's a big thing. They grew up in WWE. I remember them 10, 12 years ago in FCW when I was in developmental. They were tearing the house down then. And we've even talked on this show about how their look has matured, and I'm real big on that maturing in your own skin type of thing. And I think the Usos have done a great job at, transitioning into that next phase of their career, and then these speed bumps happen. So hopefully whatever's going on, he gets that taken care of finally.
That's exactly right. What did you make of the debut of now Malachi Black, a.k.a. Aleister Black, in AEW last night with the Black Mass kick on Arn Anderson, and then did the same thing to Cody? Fans went absolutely nuts. He was apparently supposed to have normally there's a 90-day non-compete for this sort of thing, but his contract was not standard. And so he only had a 30-day non-compete, and so he was able to jump in quicker over on AEW. And again, the response last night, the crowd, I'm watching, and the crowd's just popping like crazy. I think WWE's made a bit of a mistake in letting this guy go, and this is a big, big boost for AEW.
Okay, well, let's see. So let's remember this conversation, and I would say about 3 to 4 weeks when this little thing with Cody is over, because that's where it seems like things kind of, that big push and that big surprise kind of goes away after a couple weeks when they work with Cody. Now, I'm going to tell you, I was surprised because of that no compete. It seems like WWE would have had that buttoned up a little bit better. But then also, I don't think that WWE looked at Aleister Black as a major superstar. So the story behind the scenes is that WWE, some people within said, oh, no, we got to get Aleister Black back. And then apparently he said, oh, no, I'm not coming back. And then he debuted on AEW. So the fans, he's got this cult following that I feel like he's never really gotten over. But also he's probably never really gotten the opportunity either. So this is his opportunity to become that bona fide star. The people are cheering for him. They wanted to see him. He made a big surprise, an impact, if you will, by attacking Arn Anderson and being in the ring with Cody. Anytime you're in the ring with Cody, you've made it in AEW. So let's just see if he keeps that. So in 3-4 weeks, we'll see where he is. There's a whole laundry list of guys that kind of get lost in the shuffle a little bit. Matt Hardy was that way for a long time until he turned into Big Money Matt. You had Miro, who was kind of on the outskirts for a little bit. Now he's the TNT champion, so they've been able to pull those guys back in and get them something interesting. So I'll just, I'm not the biggest Aleister Black fan. I appreciate him, but I want to hear less of he should be there and more of me seeing him get there. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's the classic. Well done is better than well said. Like you have to do it. You gotta go there.
Exactly.
And actually do it. But he has a chance. I think he's gonna take advantage of it. But he's got the chance. A lot of people have done that. People said the same stuff. There's lots of guys. Let's be honest, man. There's lots of guys who have been in that situation. You can go all the way back to Chris Jericho, back in his original time in WCW, and when he jumped over to WWE. He had that initial run. They put him out there with a Rock right away, and then they kind of mellowed him out for a little while, and then he ended up becoming one of the biggest stars in wrestling. But he wasn't at the time. Everyone kind of kept saying like, "Oh, you should be this, you should be that." Well, he was, but it took a little time, and so I think the same thing is going to be true for Aleister Black. I'm not saying he's going to get to that level, but I think there's more than he showed. I think there's more than he was allowed to show. But it may take a little bit of time, but
I totally agree.
I think he'll get there. The other thing that was interesting, too, I don't know if you saw the comments from Tony Khan, who was asked on Dan Le Batard's show about the barbed wire dynamite match, and he finally said, he blamed the company that the professional pyrotechnic company, and he said they totally pooped the bed. He didn't say pooped, obviously, but so they pooped the bed. He said they refunded the money and said, but they're going to do it again, and this time they're going to have somebody that knows wrestling. So I look forward to that because that was pitiful at the end of that explosion match.
Oh man, that was like I started laughing. I thought it was a joke. I thought that was the whole what it was supposed to be was a joke, and no, it wasn't. It was bad. I like hearing Tony Khan talk. This is something that he could have come out and pointed the finger at months ago when it happened, and he didn't. He just took it on the chin as a major botch. And so, a couple months later, he comes out and talking about it, and not necessarily, pointing the finger, but just giving the story that, hey, this is what was supposed to happen, this is how it happened, and we're going to do it again and do better. So I kind of like that. He's not really – it's not like he came right out, pointing fingers and all that kind of stuff. But I just think that's crazy. But there is a segment of the audience that likes that type of stuff. This whole thing with I don't know if you've seen Nick Cage and Zack Ryder, Matt Cardona. They're going at it now. And, Nick Cage is this big death match guy, and Matt Cardona is not. So it kind of reminds me of what they mix in with AEW, so with these exploding matches. But there is a crowd for that. And, I look at AEW like that's their train wreck portion of the show. WWE doesn't necessarily have that train wreck portion of the show where you have an exploding match or a arcade match or any kind of something like that. So props to AEW, and, I'm a fan of Tony Khan. I like Tony. That exploding barbed wire match, not good.
I got a kind of an odd, different type of question for you, which I seem to often do when you come on, Dustin. I'm a casual wrestling fan. I don't watch it every week, but if I happen to think about it, I'll cut it on and I'll watch it. Plus, I enjoy the live local shows better than watching AEW or WWE, to be honest with you.
Sure.
So, because Gabe won't watch it on TV at all. So, but he's locked in at the live shows. Okay, as someone who watches it on TV, do you get the feeling that, particularly WWE, the camera angles are too busy? It's like too many switches and like it's just too much going on. I can't enjoy it. It's to the point where I just don't want to watch it because it's just too many angles. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, absolutely. They've got that action cam where they zoom in and out and they move the camera.
And you're constantly switching from angle to angle. Yeah. Like, bro, I'm not feeling this at all. Like,
I hate that. Hate it.
Is that a common thing though that people are saying? Like, I'm not feeling this thing they're doing with the cameras or what?
I see it online a lot where people are complaining about the camera switches. But to peek behind the curtain just a little bit, because we produce a wrestling television show, is some of the camera switches are to give a better looking impact, or maybe to cover up an impact that wasn't as impactful.
But it just moves so much, though. It's like, okay.
Yeah, they do.
It's like I'm about to have a seizure watching. Like, for real. Like,
man, I've talked about this before, man. This is my biggest, honestly, this is my biggest turnoff with watching WWE now. I try to go back and watch it every now and then. And I'm like, okay, I'll watch some, what highlights or whatever. I'll try to watch a full show, and it's like I get vertigo or something. Like I can't. It's too much.
It just makes me feel weird.
Let the match. Like I just want the match to just be the match. Like just why? Like we know everyone knows what wrestling is. Like if these guys can't work and they need camera tricks to cover up just basic strikes and kicks and stuff, then you got a problem.
Yeah, I mean, but sometimes that's it. Now I do think that they get a little trigger happy. I mean. They're trying to be different and have a different shot. Now, Fox, with the SmackDown, goodness, those cameras when they're coming out, down the ramp and stuff. And I'm usually a fan of the production and the camera work. It looks so good, especially in the Thunderdome. But when they do start getting into the action, I do see the tweets, and I don't know if it bothers me as much as it bothers you guys, but they do a lot of zoom in, a lot of bumping around, and sometimes those camera shots might just last too long. Instead of having 5 seconds of that, maybe you have 2 seconds and then get a sturdy shot. But I have heard.
Well, the thing is, I just don't want it. I don't want the impact. I don't want the impact of the blow. Like if you're throwing a kick, I don't think like right when the kick is supposed to land, that you switch the angle to sort of imply like more contact or what. Like I just that stuff gets on my nerve. Like. You work, like you be a worker, like work, like that's the business. Like no one is looking for this thing to be, UFC. Like the impact is there. I don't know, man, because then it just makes me like I get it messes with my like alignment in the ring. Like, what's somebody doing? Where are they in the ring? Where's their opponent in the ring? I don't know, man. It's. I mean, this is like definitely like old school.
I'm used
type
to the old school where it was one camera view. You just watch the whole match one way.
But I just don't feel like that's an issue with wrestling. Like, why? Like, are people really like that concerned about the way that it looks? Does it look that bad? Are you that concerned about it?
Yeah, I don't think it's people. I think like a couple years ago, you'd asked me this, and I said, "Man, I'm just a wrestler. I don't know what they do with the cameras, and I don't know why they do that." But now, looking at it from a production point, I can see why they're doing it. They're probably just doing way too much of it and kind of being annoying with it. But they're just trying to get the best shot and have a different kind of look. But I have heard for a couple of years now, at least, that action cam is just really annoying to a lot of folks. Mm-hmm. And hey, man, here at Memphis Wrestling, it's very similar to back, in the studio days. The camera shots, we're still working on all that kind of stuff, trying to make that seamless, just like WWE's trying to work on their action cam.
Right.
But I guess that's it, just comparing the two of how difficult it is to catch all the action.
It's not easy. It's not easy, and it's not easy to make it work for everybody. And there's always going to be somebody complaining about something. That's another feature of wrestling fans, is that we like to complain about stuff. That's always been the way it is since the very beginning of time. So there's no question about that. What's coming up for folks this week on Championship Wrestling from Memphis? If you tune in on YouTube or tune in on CW30.
We are just 2 weeks away from crowning our first ever women's division champion. So that happens on Championship Saturday at the CW30 special. All the titles will be defended. So that happens on the 17th. So this week we're getting you ready for that. So we'll have women's division action. Of course, Alan Steele in his Memphis Heritage Championship. He's being chased by Action Jackson, who looks like he's going to get a shot for. There's so much going on, but all of it's kind of leading up to our TV taping on Sunday. So the tickets will be sold out. Go to ChampionshipWrestlingMemphis.com. Lance Archer, AEW's Murder Hawk, is going to be there live. Not only can you meet him, you get early access, you get a VIP lanyard, snap it up with him, but then also he's going to be in action. So not only is Lance Archer coming to meet the fans of Memphis Wrestling, he's coming to fight. And one of the things is, who's he going to fight? So that's a big story. Yeah. And then also on Sunday's TV taping for the live audience, we're going to make a couple of major announcements on some stars that are coming here in the next couple of weeks. So a lot of good stuff happened this weekend. And one of them's a WWE Hall of Famer. I'll just say that.
Oh, my.
Lay that out
okay.
There. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So your next live recording is when, Star?
It's Sunday. On Sunday.
This Sunday coming up?
And I'm telling you, this is no BS. It will be the biggest crowd that we've had yet. It already is.
You already sold out?
It's going to be awesome. We're finagling trying to get some more chairs.
Can you find 4 chairs?
I could probably find 4 chairs.
If you do, let me know.
Especially for my boy Zane.
Oh yeah, me Smith.
That's right.
But
yeah.
seriously,
That's right.
If you have not come to see us at the Wrestle Center, this is the one to be at. Give us a shot. ChampionshipWrestlingMemphis.com. I would say you can walk up to the door to get your tickets. Exact change is appreciated, but you do run the risk of it being sold out if you do show up at the door. So I would definitely recommend getting those tickets early. ChampionshipWrestlingMemphis.com. Memphis Wrestling Saturday night is going to return in a couple of weeks in August, so we'll have some big news about that. And, man, we're just going to keep plugging forward and getting better and better. We'll have some announcements of some live events that we're going to be doing. Mm-hmm. So on the 17th, after we crown our women's division champion, we're going to have free pro wrestling out at Orange Mound Park. So you can come check us out at 2 p.m. on the 17th, and we can talk about that a little more detail next week.
I see you, man. I see what you're doing out here, man. I see you, bro.
Lots of stuff, man. Oh, yeah. And really, I want to tell you more, but I got to wait. I got to have something to release out there.
That's the way you build a brand, man. You have free shows in the hood for the kids, and then you build
free shows for the kids, man.
Yeah,
that's right.
Fans.
Well, rewind back to what I said earlier. Like I've said this before. My son is 13. Memphis Wrestling's been off TV for 15 years. He has no idea. Bill Dundee's, Jerry Lawler's, and all those guys. He only knows them because they were my friends and I fought against them. He doesn't know them for what they truly are in Memphis. And so going out at Orange Mound Park and putting on free pro wrestling for the kids, that's the way we're going to let them know to tune in every Saturday at noon on CW30.
Many years ago, Apple put their computers inside elementary schools, and all those kids are millennials who only know Apple products and only buy Apple products. So, hey, look at that.
That's right.
There you
That's
go.
Exactly right. That's right. Very good. Very good. Looking forward to it, man. Can't wait. And everybody, check it out. It's fantastic. Good stuff from our good friend at our pal Adam Kramer. I mean, our pal. What am I talking about? Dustin Starr. Adam Kramer. Randomly.
Am I going to have to come down there?
Yeah, you may have to come down there. No, Dustin, I'm excited about this, and I want to hear next week, hopefully, what you can tell us about some of the things that went down, because we may have to kind of keep it close to the vest a little bit, but maybe there'll be some good information that'll start to come out a little bit about some of the names that you may be bringing in. I'm excited.
Yeah, and the main thing, guys, we're going to have some fun. That's what it's all about. It's about having fun.
Well,
make you want to come out and have more and more fun each time. And so that's the whole goal. Is Memphis wrestling is supposed to be fun. You're supposed to have extra access. I don't know how many other places you can go up and snap a picture with us and the wrestlers. And we're very accessible. And so we look forward to having a good time on Sunday.
Fantastic. All right. We appreciate you, Dustin Starr. Thank you so much. 5-star. Check out what he is doing. Check out Championship Wrestling Memphis on YouTube on CW30. And again, the taping is Sunday. Go ahead and grab your tickets while you can. There are not many, and they are very close to the action. I mean, extremely close to the action. So you're going to absolutely love it. Dustin, thank you, man. Give our best to Maria.
Guys. I'll see you Sunday.
That's right. We'll be there. Looking forward to it. He is Dustin Starr joining us as he does every single Thursday. We will come back. We will continue with hour number 3 presented by our friends at Acura of Memphis, live for the Family Leisure Studios. Real sports talk of Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
Broadcasting from the Family Leisure Studio. We are Sports 56, 98.5 and 96.1.
It's finally time to get out of the house. So make sure you stop by Family Leisure with great prices on in-stock and incoming products. Keep the kids active with play gyms, in stock, ready for delivery. And by the way, installation from the pros, I always recommend that. Markdowns on remaining game room products and those beautiful massage chairs. And the hot tubs, they're going fast. Get out of the house and get to Family Leisure. Wooden Road and I-40, where family and fun come together.
It's grilling season, and you got the best beef brisket money can buy. Dry rubbed to perfection, slow smoked for 8 hours, and you dared to face that perfect smoky hickory wood flavor with subpar wood cooking pellets? Introducing Kingsford 100% hardwood pellets. No fillers or binders, just 100% hardwood for 100% flavor. Learn more at kingsford.com.
Memphis, it's official. Crab Kings is where it's at. The best seafood with 7 flavors to choose from. Try the shrimp and chicken pasta. Now available is the salmon and fried lobster pasta, snow crabs, king crab, dungeons and more. Don't forget about the calamari, shrimp and lobster. The portion, the price, the taste. Only at Crab King. Visit us at crabkingtn.com. Crab King Seafood and Pasta. East Memphis location now open till midnight for carry out. Memphis favorites. Memphis, it's official. Crab Kings is where it's at. The best seafood with 7 flavors to choose from. Try the shrimp and chicken pasta. Now available is the salmon and fried lobster pasta, snow crabs, king crab, dungeons and more. Don't forget about the calamari, shrimp and lobster. The portion, the price, the taste. Only at Crab King. Visit us at crabkingtn.com. Crab King Seafood and Pasta. East Memphis location now open till midnight for carry out. Memphis favorites.
I know the sweetest thing in Memphis, and I know it's been around for 115 years. You know, I'm talking about Dinstall's, and it's time to stock up heavy on Cashew Crunch, Heavenly Crunch, Turtlettes, all of your favorite Dinstall's treats. So easy to get. The sweetest thing in Memphis, all you have to do is head to Laurelwood or head to Germantown and Poplar right across from the hospital, or go where they make the candies. That's on Pleasant View. There's nothing that says Memphis better than Cashew Crunch with that little tinge of coconut, or the Turtlettes. Let's face it, there's nothing better than Dinstall's chocolate. That's the mainstay of all candies, isn't it? Milk, chocolate, although their dark chocolate is pretty darn good. And if you get the peppermint with the dark chocolate and put it in the freezer, you're going to love it. So many ways to love Dinstals. Stock up heavy on all of your favorite Dinstals treats. 115 years of making Memphis oh so sweet.
Welcome back to Sports 56 Mornings with Peter Edmiston.
Yes, I will be good, I promise.
Co-hosting Sports 56 Mornings is Anthony Sane.
That's great, man.
This hour is brought to you by Acura of Memphis. Now, back to Peter and Anthony.
Evolution Thursday / Wrestling Thursday.
Yeah.
Who is this? Batista?
Yeah.
The other one he had. Okay, yeah. All right. It might be the remix.
It's the remix!
Shout out to all the wrestlers that have went on to have movie careers that have been bigger than their wrestling careers. Like wrestling stars who had even bigger movie careers.
Phenomenal.
We put
absolutely
Batista's in there, right? He's more known as Drax than he is as Batista, right?
Yeah, I would say probably so. Yeah, at this point, I would say probably so. He is he's crossed over big time.
Yeah,
I mean, John Cena is in that mix.
Roddy Piper.
The Rock is obviously the guy.
Yeah, one of the biggest male star probably.
Beyond belief,
period.
absolutely.
Right now.
Oh, yeah. He's the biggest. Yeah, he's the biggest star in Hollywood. He's the most expensive star in Hollywood.
Isn't that crazy?
It really is. It really is.
And he didn't bust his move until he was like an adult. Like he didn't even get into WWE until he was like 25 or something. Right?
No, without a doubt. No, it was mid-20s. And he didn't get the WWE until probably early 30s. Yeah,
absolutely. Shout out to that man, for real.
I tell you what, all that fighting is making me think of one thing and one thing only. It's Conor McGregor, Dustin Poirier this weekend, UFC 264. And remember, FanDuel Fight Night, it's back, baby! And it's bigger than ever before. This Saturday, it's going down, and FanDuel Sportsbook is giving new users 30-1 odds on either Conor McGregor or Dustin Poirier to win at UFC 264. That means, do a little math here, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. You can win $150 on just a $5 bet. If you are a new user, again, use promo code BIGHEAD to get started. That's my promo code BIGHEAD. It's the fight of the summer. There's always the big fight around the 4th of July time. This is it. McGregor versus Poirier this Saturday. How much more fun would it be if you take $5 and turn it into $150? You can do that with FanDuel new users. Absolutely have that 30-1 odds on either Conor or Dustin to pick it. And, of course, if you already have an account like yours truly, well, all customers, that means me, you, everybody else that's got an account, you could bet the fight risk-free. Fantastic. Just download the FanDuel Sportsbook app to get in on the action. It's so easy to use. When you win, you get paid in as little as 24 hours. It's all part of FanDuel Fight Night exclusively on the FanDuel Sportsbook app. Just use promo code BIGHEAD to get started. Must be 21 or older and present in Tennessee. Odds boost available for new users only. Must wager on designated boost market. $10 first deposit required. Max bonus $150. Risk-free bet refund issued as non-withdrawable site credit that expires in 7 days. Max refund $10. Restrictions apply. See full terms for both offers at FanDuel.com/sportsbook. Gambling problem? Call TN Redline 1-800-889-9789. That's our good friends at FanDuel Sportsbook. Dustin and Conor. I'm gonna be dropping it in there.
Oh yeah.
And look for. I think I'm going back with Conor. I think I'm going back with Conor on this one.
I got a quick FanDuel story too. I signed up for I signed up for parlay insurance for the first time ever, and I bet probably 5 parlays a week. This is the first time I've ever actually used the insurance. But guess what I did? I got my insurance. I deposited my $10 in my account.
Yep.
And forgot to return to my bet slip and actually placed the bet the other night. So. and I think I still would have lost because I think I had Drew Holiday scoring 20 because I was like, if Giannis ain't playing, they got to get points from somewhere. So it's gonna be Holiday and Middleton. But I think I didn't make the bet, so I'm betting tonight though. I'm betting tonight. And my parlay is going to have
They can only do so much. Anthony's saying they cannot make the bet for you. They're going to do their best to make it risk free, but you got to actually do it.
Yeah, But I do my parlays. I'm starting to do my parlays around rebounds, assists, and made 3-pointers. That's where the core of my parlays are coming from now. Rebounds, assists, and made threes. I can kind of control that a little bit more. That's my strategy now. I'm sticking to those pretty much. Then I'll throw a couple 15, 20 points, those type of things. To try to sweeten it up a little bit. Yeah. I got a feeling I'm gonna turn 10 into 100 tonight, though. I got a feeling. I feel good about it.
I hope so.
I feel good about it.
I got a feeling.
Or I can just call our friend Alex and say, "Hey, bro, what are you betting?"
Yeah, just bet whatever he bets, and you're probably gonna end up making a whole lot of money. Speaking of which, a whole lot of money. We'll have to talk more about this later on, but I encourage you. I'm not normally going to go ahead and give you news articles to check out, but I will tell you to go to ProPublica. ProPublica is a great news site, and really love the way they do it. It's all donation based, and it's a terrific, not big corporate business, but just a lot of folks that are real reporters doing real and fantastic work. They've done tremendous work for years and years and years, and they're doing it again. I bring it up because they have put together a piece this morning about how billionaire sports owners are using their teams to avoid millions of dollars in taxes, and it is quite eye-opening. And I want you to remember this whenever the Grizzlies or anyone else starts to claim poverty on any issue, or worried about paying taxes, or you got Tony Ressler from the Hawks claiming losses and all this stuff. It outlines specifically exactly how these owners are able to take this purchase of a team, and like in Steve Ballmer's case, buying a team for $2.25 billion, you are allowed to amortize 90% of that. That means that you could treat that like an asset that loses value over time, but it won't lose value over time. They are only gaining value over time. So you can expense and write off 90% of your purchase price. So, for example, Robert Parra buying the Grizzlies for $400 million, he could expense $360 million of that to offset other losses that he may have had in other business aspects. So for, let's say Ubiquity had X number of losses, you're able to use the losses from your sports team to cover those and actually end up paying virtually nothing in tax. In fact, Steve Ballmer's tax rate last year was 12%, which is lower than the stadium worker who worked at Staples Center selling popcorn. She paid 14%, even though she made, $44,000 and he made several $100 million. He ends up paying 12% in a tax rate, a lower tax rate than her, and a much lower tax rate than all the players because of these tricks. So, if that makes you mad, it should. It should. Extremely wealthy people have been working the system and have been treating all of us like chumps for a long, long time. And it continues every single day. And in this country, we like to elevate rich people to some kind of status of whatever, when what they're really doing is taking money out of your pocket, taking money out of my pocket, making us pay more for services, defunding all sorts of services, defunding everything else. Jeff Bezos, the Amazon folks, paying absolutely zero in corporate income tax, pulling all these tricks. I mean, we had a president who that was his whole shtick, was paying as little as possible in these taxes, and that all sounds well and good until you realize where that funding is leaving you and what it's taking away from people and what we don't have. It's ridiculous. And so I don't want to hear all these. I don't want to hear Robert Parra or anybody else with the Grizzlies talking about, I don't want to pay. We can't pay tax. Stop it. Stop claiming poverty. Get over yourself.
Yeah, 100%.
Ridiculous.
100%.
Anyway, just read the story, and I defy you not to get extremely angry.
Oh yeah, I want to get Peter Edmondson angry. This type of stuff usually grinds your gears. I'm here for it.
This stuff, I'm not typically a real. I don't get angry about a whole lot of stuff. Like, I'm pretty even keel, but this is an affront, man. This makes me furious.
I had a friend that shared her
furious.
A big time conspiracy theory friend I have, and she broke down why we should stop shopping at Amazon. and I almost got convicted before I ordered.
Oh, we absolutely should, but it's just hard. It's hard.
An aux cord,
not to.
You know, I ordered a 6-foot aux
It's hard.
cord.
It's hard not to. It's hard not to. But you should.
Where else can I buy a 6-foot C USB C drive? You know, C cord. You know, where can I buy those? 6 foot.
Go to Mono Price. That's where I get all my cords from.
That's fine.
Mono Price is good. But your point is taken. It's hard. It's
hard,
difficult.
Man.
It's difficult to detach yourself from all this stuff. But it should. The owners play everybody for chumps. And I just can't do it. I can't afford this. It's a business. Stop. They claim the paper losses when in fact there's a lot more money that is being made out there. And it's in their best interest to always claim losses because that allows them to continue to get better and better deals from players. And when it comes to collective bargaining. Meanwhile, players are out here like a bunch of idiots paying like full, tax rate. Like LeBron James out here paying 35% taxes like an idiot. And the guy that's owning his team is paying 10%.
It don't work.
I feel like a real stupid. I feel like a real dummy because I'm paying, my normal tax rate.
Right.
What a dummy!
And then another thing, when these companies report their like diversity numbers, like also keep in mind that the majority of their African American, brown, and black employees are like working in very low entry level jobs.
Mm-hmm.
And then oftentimes those jobs are subcontracted now, like. You know what I mean? The people who have who do custodial work, they're not even employees of the organization. They're hired by service masters or, some temporary service or something. Like a lot of these, there's no, which means there's no benefits for these people. So, and they may be doing full-time work, but they're not getting, full-time benefits.
Well, it just annoys me. Like people are like, oh, Robert Parra paid his employee during the pandemic. I mean, what do you? Like that, of course, that's what you should be doing. Like, well, I'm not going to build a statue. Are you going to build a statue over this guy?
Everybody didn't do that, though, Peter. Everybody didn't take care of the people, bro.
Yeah. Most people did. Lots of people did a lot more. This guy's net worth has gone up by 500% or more since he's owned the Grizzlies.
Mm-hmm. It all started in a massage parlor.
You're going to build a statue because he didn't fire a bunch of people.
Oh, right. Quick question. Was Jason Levian worse than Chris Wallace? The small sample size?
I mean, it's too small a sample size to even like.
He wasn't even here long enough. He did the Rudy Gay trade, and he did that.
That weird trade.
John Lewis trade.
Yeah, that gave away our first round pick.
He gave away.
The salary dump, the Spate, the Wayne Ellington.
Wayne Ellington.
That was no. I mean, I don't. I think it's too small of a sample size, but I don't think there's anything that would make you think like, oh, this guy's really a genius.
I think he had the right plan, though. I think he was trying to.
Levian, you won't know.
He got his Mike Miller.
Snake.
Oh, he was a dirty dude. I heard.
Snake in the grass.
Allegedly.
Snake in the grass, man.
I know one thing. When Levian was here, the info was, man. It was an open flow of leakage back when he was here.
Whew.
I think Levian got off on like spilling out info.
Mm-hmm. I think things are a little different now.
Yeah, it's a lot different.
Yeah, absolutely ridiculous. Little introvert, my man. I love that. I really like that name on Twitter. @LilIntrovertX says, "I'm furious too." Peter Edmiston, thank you. That's exactly right. Thank you.
I wish he'd have tagged me in it. Now I got to find out who is Little Introvert.
I think that's our buddy Daniel. I think.
No, it's Nick. It says Nick. It says his name is.
What's his act? What's his at?
It may be. @LilIntrovertX.
For real?
_X. @LilIntrovert_X. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
No, that came up as a lady.
Is that our man Daniel?
That's Daniel.
Daniel, what's up? Daniel, you're right.
What's his @ though?
I just
little underscore introvert underscore X.
See, y'all ain't tell me all that, man. Because Little Introvert was a girl. Man, all right, I'm not going to keep asking y'all this. I'll find out later on because I don't see it. Anyway, go ahead. Daniel, text in your @ man.
No, he's got it. It's fine.
Or at me. Just at me, fam.
Just at yeah.
At me, baby.
But it should make you furious. It should absolutely make you furious. I mean, it's I don't know. I suppose, and everyone's always like, oh yeah, of course, this is what rich people do. Of course, you don't know that, and everyone's so smug and so smart. Oh yeah, I know how the game is. It should make you mad. Just because you know doesn't mean it's not ridiculous. It's not stealing from people. It's stealing of billions of dollars, and we're fine with that. But somebody, God forbid, somebody goes and takes $50 from somebody, they'll end up in jail for a year. We let people just steal millions, tens of millions, hundreds of millions, billions of dollars on a regular basis through corporate stuff and through tax tricks. And hey, that's just part of the gig. Hey, what can we do? Hey, I don't know. Because they give a little money to somebody out there. It's for us. We are such a. I can't finish that. I love all these people who claim that they are so moral, their morality. Oh my God, I go to church, I do all this stuff, and they're just stealing from people consistently, just stealing.
Are you seeing Zach Lowe and Joe Mullen next?
No. Why would I do that? I'm reading real stuff. I'm talking about real theft. I'm talking about hundreds of millions. You're talking to me about Zach Lowe and Joe Mullinax?
I just want to talk about sports, man.
What do I care about Zach Lowe and who cares?
I just want to talk about sports, man. You ain't got to yell at me, man.
What are they?
I just want to talk about sports, bro. I just want to talk about sports.
People are stealing from you.
Yep.
Taking money out of your pocket, Anthony's saying.
Mm-hmm.
You're fine with it. You're fine with it. You're like, that's fine. I just want to talk about sports. I don't even want to think
when
about
I wake up, you know what I'm saying? What's how it go?
Stealing from you.
How the song go? Looking at me for the pay cut. Outside, looking at you from the face down.
Scheming.
Yep. But Peter, when you know, we've been hurt, been down before. When pride was
we'll
low.
Take a break. I'm gonna figure out what you're talking about. I'm gonna get mad some more.
Like, where did he go? Zach, Peter, you need to get at the preacher's door, bro. Because when my knees get weak,
preach.
Then we gonna be still, bro. We gonna be all right.
We gonna be all right.
I'm gonna preach though.
You got people calling into the station, man.
Unbelievable.
But Peter, if you're that upset, get off of Twitter. Get off of your Android phone. Get off the internet. Stop feeding to these people stuff, man.
No, that's not it at all. That's wrong too. Yeah, you about to make me mad. I'm not about to get mad at you too. You about to get some of this smoke. I'm about to smoke. I got plenty of time. I got all day. I got all day, saying we're gonna come back. Go continue here in the Family Alicia Studios. Real Sports. No, but I'm about to call you. I'll call you after the show and start. Real Sports Talk, Sports 56, 98.5.
Spend your lunch with Greg Gaston and Eli Savoy on Sports 56 Middays.
Lunchy munchy.
Weekdays from 10 till 1 on Sports 56, 98.5, and 96.1.
For over 8 decades, America's farmers have counted on the Little Red Tractor from Case IH, the Farmall, to help them make short work of their demanding chores. Well, Mid-South Ag can show you they aren't just for farms anymore. With horsepower ranging from 30 to 105, plus an army of attachments, they can tackle every chore on your to-do list, from hauling and mowing to loading and towing and then some. Stop by Mid-South Ag Equipment or call 662-890-3141 to find a Case IH Farmall that's right for you.
Corky's is your home for authentic Memphis barbecue. Our dining rooms are open, or stop by our speedy drive-thru. Order your party packs today starting at only $5.99 per person.
Summer in Memphis is hot and humid. Match that with an inefficient air conditioner, and that equals less comfort inside your home and higher utility bills. Hi, this is Lauren Choate with Choate's Air Conditioning, Heating, and Plumbing. If you're frustrated with your current HVAC system, then let us give you a free estimate to make you and your family more comfortable this summer. Right now, Choates and Carrier are offering 60 months no-interest financing on select Carrier HVAC systems. If you're not ready to purchase a new system yet and need Freon to get you through the summer, then go to our website for our half-off 1 pound of Freon coupon. If your system hasn't received a maintenance yet, Choates is also offering their $20.99 AC tune-up. So turn to the experts with Choates and call 347-8086 today to take advantage of these specials. And remember, Choates, let our family serve your family.
I want to do some bragging rights. Hey, I was just the other day overhearing a conversation with Big Mike, the manager of DeSoto Auto Sales. They've got people buying cars all over the country. North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, Arkansas, Texas. People from all over the country buy cars at DeSoto Auto Sales in Olive Branch, Mississippi. Why? DeSoto Auto Sales has the most stringent car inspection in America. They get it right the first time. Quality and low mileage, factory warranty on most vehicles. My favorite part is the people who work there. Big Mike, all the employees are professional, friendly, and go that extra mile. Expect as you walk in the door, you're treated like family. DeSoto Auto Sales understands your time matters. We can help you find your dream car and get all the paperwork finished in less than an hour. Come see us at DeSoto Auto Sales and be buying experience every time. 662-890-7184.
Stories come to life at your local parks and forests. They're places of wonder, and they're closer than you think. Make the forest part of your story today at a local park near you, or find one at discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the United States Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Welcome back to Sports 56 Mornings with Peter Edmiston and Anthony Sane. This hour of Sports 56 Mornings in Memphis. Here once again are Pete and Sane.
All right. It's one of my favorite intro music, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
I feel better.
Yeah, tell the people they can't take your stuff, man. Tell Big Brother they can't take your stuff, Peter. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah, just quit stealing from people.
And then companies like Amazon, bro. You know what made me mad? Well, as we get ready to wrap up the show, during the pandemic, companies like Amazon are making a ton. And these people, a lot of the COVID spreading was because these people in these warehouses working like crazy, bro.
Exactly. It's just.
And if somebody got COVID, they would send them home, and they'd get a temp agency to have 10 more people there tomorrow.
The wealth disparity has never been greater in this country. It's never been greater. The top 0.1% of 1% have, a massive amount, a huge percentage of our wealth right now. It's only gotten worse during the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, and all they want is more. That's the thing. They're never going to stop.
I think Michael Jackson said it best, bro. All I gotta say is that they don't really care about us.
Yeah. At what point is it too much? It's never too much. There's never enough. It's just never. It's never.
What do we do? What do we do, Peter? What do we do?
You don't want to hear. You guys don't want my solution, so.
Hey, speaking of evolution, though, check your DM. Your Twitter DM. Did you see it?
Did you check my DM? I haven't checked my DM.
Yeah, check your DM, bro. Yeah, speaking of evolution.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The King out here tripping. Jerry Lawler out here tripping. Man.
Oh, Lord.
Jerry Lawler still think it's 1982 out here. What's up?
Oh, Lord. And you have to send that to me again because I didn't get it. But in any
yeah. I'll make sure you get
Lord. It. Oh, I see. I see it now. I see it now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that. Who do you got tonight?
Suns.
Do you agree with the comments from Kyle Kuzma that says he can average 25 points per game and reach an all-star
I don't want to hear
stats?
anything about Kyle Kuzma. He's a bum. If the Lakers curve was a person, it's Kyle Kuzma, bro. You are not that good at all. You're 6'9" bad Dylan Brooks. That's what you are. Man, shut up, Kyle. Kyle Kuzma, get out of here.
Like, to his credit though, like he was balling before LeBron got there.
He was not
balling. How? I mean, how was he balling? At what point was he ever balling?
Man, his numbers were horrible.
Well, by balling, I mean like he was the leading.
He was playing basketball. I agree. He played basketball before LeBron showed up.
He was taking a lot of bad shots and was leading the team in points. So that's why.
Yeah.
So in his eyes, he was balling before LeBron got there.
Again, who's better?
He's 6'8",
Dylan Brooks.
Dylan Brooks.
Yeah, or Kyle Kuzma.
Easy.
Who would you rather have?
Easily,
Dylan Brooks at this point. Easily.
Kyle Kuzma is a sideshow. Like he's David Beckham or somebody. Yeah. Like get out of here.
He shot 30% from three. Ed scored 19 points a game for a bad Lakers team, and as soon as he gets a good Lakers team that actually shows up and has play, they don't play him. His numbers start to drop, and he doesn't play.
And they showed his numbers were closer to bad Carmelo Anthony than anything else.
What did he shoot? Hey, what did he shoot in the playoff series against the Suns? 29% from the field.
Yeah.
17% from three. You gonna pay that man? One of the most overhyped players
ever.
In recent memory.
The Lakers curve. If the Lakers curve was a person, the poster boy would be
Kyle Kuzma. Get out of here, Kyle.
Imagine the Anthony Davis trade all over again and thinking that Brandon Ingram was the expendable player.
Another man stealing money from people.
Kyle Kuzma was the holdout. That's the guy they were holding that trade up for.
Don't tell Kyle Kuzma.
Oh, y'all, man.
We got to get Kuzma, man.
That's a small forward we need, man.
Kuzma.
I'm out, man. I'm out.
Yeah. I'm out, too. Thank you. That's right.
Right, La Pata.
Thank you, Cece. We'll hear from here momentarily. Coming up next, our good friend Eli. Got middays. Right here on 98.5 and Sports 56. Everybody enjoy yourself. Have a great Thursday.